Love and happiness. Wait a minute, something good. 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 Love and happiness. Wait a minute, something good.
Yep. I know we late. I don't care though. I potted for y'all yesterday. Hey, it is your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing, you definitely not a part of this league. AT2 Nation, make sure I hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know y'all in here. If y'all don't, what we tell y'all, that's hate. You know what I'm saying? And we don't appreciate no hate on this podcast. That's just not appropriate. Not a, we don't do it. We don't deal with that type of hate shit. You know what I'm saying? No hate speech, none of that. We don't allow none of that hatred. Here, YhptvDmarks226 on TikTok and on Twitch. Make sure y'all hit the follow. Laced Up Marks on Instagram. Tied to the game on Instagram. YouTube and all the other fine stuff. Y'all know the platforms. Y'all know this. Y'all know the fucking vibes. I got my homies back with me. Y'all know what I'm saying. AJ to my right, as always. They didn't tell me. I ain't know. I would have on yellow too, but I didn't know it was a dress code. So
it wasn't a dress code.
They came in yellow and black. I don't know where this Stiller energy came from. I can't really give you the Stiller energy, but it's cool.
Okay.
You know,
Did you just say something about hate?
I just said I don't know where the Stiller energy came from. Y'all came in there. My man's, I can't even lie. I appreciate the hoodie. The hoodie fire.
Appreciate it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't
Daniel
understand.
in the chat. What up, bro?
What that hoodie say?
Smoke
Song podcast.
Yeah. That's his.
Y'all see it? Yeah. I'm gonna need one of yours, and I need.
You still ain't paying me.
Man, no.
I'm just saying the lady that made him.
Yeah.
She been on my heels.
No.
No. Shit, yeah. And I just told her to just hold on. I'm coming home.
Oh, okay.
No. Shout out to my dog Miss Rhonda who making the hoodies for niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? She be getting niggas together though. No cap. She cool. She that's the homie for real. But she definitely got the logo and she got some shit. You feel me? Like she got some shit going crazy out here in the city. So she
Smoke Some podcast. There you go.
Yeah.
It's my boy Daniel, man. One of the best growers in the state.
Before. You know I meet Daniel? Did I meet Daniel at one of y'all episodes?
Nah. I met him. He from Battle Creek. He from
shit! Welcome to Detroit. Big from Battle Creek. I ain't never been. You know what's crazy? I've been in Michigan my whole life. I ain't never been to Battle Creek.
It's a good place. It's one of the best places for the bud too, man.
Never been to Battle Creek. You got see?
Yeah, we'll definitely tap you in. For sure.
That's something. That's why I don't listen. And what's difference is like as much people be like, oh dang. All right, wait. Let me finish introducing. Y'all know AJ, Todd in the building, and then Kid from Smoke Something Back. Y'all know my nigga Visionary Mind is definitely in the building. Hand clap for everybody real fast.
There it is.
Oh, that's crazy.
Now, y'all know anytime a big sporting event happen, mainly far as like MMA, boxing, and that type of shit, y'all know Viz always pop up because that's usually our bag.
Yeah,
that's what we talk about a lot.
Good debates, all that shit.
Yeah, that's where all the energy come from. Where like our that's what make us good podcasters to be together. Yeah, pause, like for real though, because
the energy.
But it's the passion. Like he really fuck with MMA sports though. Like you feel me? Like he the only one I know that really go watch.
Survivor. He looks like he.
Yeah, no, but I like literally anytime I go in that nigga story, he watching Salavia Juneteenth versus Russia Smith. Like, you be like, who the fuck is these?
That's
niggas?
why
They be
when
like,
these bigger fighters fight, like Terrence Crawford about to fight for a belt, I knew the fighter he fighting because I watched the sport. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know the fighters he fighting. I'm walking in like the biased fan that this nigga that he about to fight.
Okay, so do they bet on fights like that?
What?
Who, me?
Yeah, do you bet on fights like that?
Not personally, but if somebody hit me up like yesterday, somebody asked me to bet on that fight, I'm like, I'm not betting because it's too risky because Ryan got the power.
You know what's going
But
on.
Devin,
Devin got the technique.
but
Ryan got the power. Pause.
yeah, but Devin, that weight, that weight, discrepancy, disadvantage was. I knew it was going.
All right, we here. Let's talk about it. Devin and Ryan, you watched the fight. It went all 12, which it shouldn't have. I'm gonna let this be known, but I'm gonna let my dog go first because he usually one of them type of people. Who did you have winning? Because I think we talked about Devin and Ryan on here the last time he was on here, and I think both of us picked Devin.
I picked Devin. I picked Devin initially because I felt like Devin had the better technique. I didn't think that Devin was gonna fight Ryan's fight. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna move angles, hit, move,
pocket Floyd.
But at the same time,
hip shot.
I applaud him because a lot of people like Shakur. Shakur is gonna be judged by his last performance the rest of his career. He ran from a power puncher. Had he fought like Dev fought, he might have. I don't know. He might have lost. You know what I'm saying, or not. But Devin met him toe to toe. He said, "I'm gonna meet you in the middle." He controlled the center of the ring. 7 out of the 12 rounds.
He did, and I'm not knocking that, right? But this is why I knew Bud. This how I knew. This how I knew Bud was light years ahead of Spence, and we always kept saying it like, what's gonna happen when Spence gets hit? What is he gonna do? How do you recover from being hit like that? You get what I'm saying? And it showed. And I'm telling you, the same deer in headlights I saw remember when Bud socked Bud. I mean, we were sitting there watching. Remember when Bud socked Spence? And I'm like, it's over. Here it comes. Y'all like, well, hell no. Spence about to recover. Watch him. And it was like,
but I can't compare those fights because
no, they're not compared. I'm just saying
because Terrence is the one with the skill that had the knockout power in either hand. Errol is the one that's like, okay, I'm taking the center and I'm gonna push you towards the ropes.
Right now, hear me. That's the approach. I feel like. Hold on, before that's your call. I just feel like that was the approach Devin took after a point in the fight. It was like he came out, got rocked a little bit, and then he was like, all right, nah, you feel me? I think he hit me with his best shot. So now I feel like I shook it off a little bit. All right, come on, let's fight. And he controlled it. But in the process of controlling that fight, Devin was sliding out. He wasn't getting hit. When he starts standing right there and letting that nigga hit him,
it was over.
You was done, bro.
Once he like I had one of the moments that we had when we was watching the Arrow fight. Once he knocked him down that second time, I'm like, okay. Like I ain't gonna say the fight over, but I'm gonna say like this is where it changes because he knocked him down in the 7th. He rocked him in the first round, won the first round. Okay. Dev won 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Round, the 7th round when he actually dropped him, I'm like, okay. He was in the way, like he'd be like, okay, your pop should be telling you, all right, let's move, Devin, let's move,
let's
keep space, which he did, and he came back and won the 8th round.
Okay.
Which I still don't feel like he won the 8th round, but if you gonna get, because the only reason I said is because they took a point from Ryan.
Okay, but
I think it was the 8th round. They took a point.
I think it was the 9th round.
Got a more powerful punch now. If it was like Kimbo Slice back then, like
who got a knockout punch like that?
Yeah.
No, like in boxing.
Like Kimbo, they say Kimbo used to knock niggas out.
He did,
yeah, but
that's street fighting versus actual fighting.
But once he fought in MMA, like
he didn't stand a chance.
He stood a chance in some regard because MMA is different. Yes. MMA is different. Where if I know you got that nuclear bomb, you going on your back. We wrestling. It's jiu-jitsu time. I'm gonna smother that punch to where you on your back foot. A lot of people don't have a power on the back foot.
Right.
But Ryan was able to prove like, hey, listen, I got power and I'm a little bit faster than you too, because that was the thing. Like, yeah, it was the power, but it was the hand speed, Ryan Garcia that made the difference. Because it's like, okay, if you just hit me with a power shot, that's cool. You hit me before I can even hit you back. Devin is hitting him flush.
Can I tell you what he learned? I feel like Ryan learned from the Tank fight, and I'm gonna say this. This is why I say that he did all the trolling, right? He did all the trolling. He made himself sound so lame and bad looking, just period. Like niggas was looking at him like, what is Ryan doing? Like, what are you doing? You talking about you identify as woman and all this. sexual shot like that shit was an antic. Because Devin wasn't paying attention that nigga, I'm not about to make weight. I gotta take my mind. I mean take y'all mind off of me not making weight. I'm cool with paying you what I think you end up having to pay him like 1.5.
Yeah.
I'm cool with paying you 1.5 because I'm about to beat your ass, bro. I'm literally about to beat your ass.
I'm about to give you that.
Like you about to get your ass beat. Like period at how it go.
But here's the thing though.
Davis be
I don't feel like Ryan had that confidence in the beginning of the fight. Was he thinking like he's about to make me miss? I'm gonna get caught with something.
He about to do the Javante on me.
Right.
But he gonna run from you a little bit. But
even in the same breath, like I said, I was at the casino when I was watching the fight. He jumped out on Tank like that too. But the difference is he wasn't depleted against Devin. Devin didn't make no restrictions. Like, nah, you got to weigh in 140. You can only go to 147 within the same night or the same time frame. Ryan fought full health.
Facts.
No excuses.
His stamina bar wasn't blinking after the 5th round.
No.
And that's why I listen. And if you think about it, that's why if you go back to that fight, the Ryan Tank fight, right? We did an episode. My cousin was on here and he like, Ryan, Tank, who y'all got? I said, Tank gonna knock him out in the 6th round. Like I literally called it. I promise you, it's on the Instagram, it's on. Tape is out, the video is out, it's out there. Called it exactly verbatim. He gonna knock him out in the 6th round. Everybody like, why you say that? We'll read the rules. Read the instructions. If I can't come in hydrated, if I rehydrate, I got so far I can go. Like I can't go too crazy. So it's gonna be a day where you are rehydrating. Javante is already a small guy. When you lose weight, like say the catch weight is 147, Javante literally walking around probably at 148.
Like Floyd did.
What was the weight?
147.
No, the weight. No. The weight was 140 because
140.
Devin is the WBC super lightweight champion, so it's 140. Now here's the thing though, commissions weigh you way before you even get in the weight. They say 143, but he was way bigger than that. They gave him a threshold to cut a little bit of weight. Fighters only cut weight the day of.
That's a fact.
Now how the fuck you cut weight the day of? Like how you
sauna?
I was about to say they put you
sweat it out.
They gonna put you in the garbage bags. They gonna put you in the sauna. Yeah, you gonna just literally let all that.
Because think about it right now. If somebody say, listen, I give you $5 million to lose 10 pounds in a week, most people wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, you're right. Because I mean,
but if you really care, most people could. But like what I'm saying, like if somebody came to you and offered you that, the best way you would do it is, I would tell you personally, wait till it get real hot outside. Put like on Monday, you need to have a garbage bag on. Go walk. Like you need to walk like 3 or 4 hours. Like maybe just walk. You feel me? And then don't go crazy on eating either. Like when you eat, you need a salad at best, and you need a small salad. You really need to be on a liquid diet right now. You feel me? It's just like barely drinking water.
Most of the time they water load it, so they drink a lot of water the week of. So let's say the fight is Saturday. You water load Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, day of.
Devin thought he was Davis.
He didn't think he was Davis.
I see, and that's why I say that, because now listen, Nick. Let me kind of have a little pushback with that. I don't feel like that. I think Devin saw Tank and what that fight was and how easy it was in his mind for Tank to fight. But we also gotta say it was a hydration clause. So if I'm fighting in the 6th round, Ryan looked like he just got out in the 1st. You see what I'm saying? But if I gotta cut weight, and you trying to make me meet you at a certain weight, I can't pay to go over. I can't pay to meet you. So if Tank say they fighting at 140, Tank, I can't come in at 145, 146, and just pay you for the extra pounds to fight. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm trying to really drain myself out to make weight. But by the 6th and 7th round, no. Well, Tank, he made weight. He didn't make weight with Devin because I don't have to. I'll pay you. Devin said, bet me. He was like, all right, that's cool. I know you. I'm setting you up, stupid. Here, take
But the point was he was way heavier than 143. They just gave him credit.
I know what I can get down to.
For cutting the weight. They gave him the credit for
like if the commission at the last point was like 143, that means he came in at least 150, 155.
And now I'm telling you, like, all right, but when we go to weigh in, I'm going to pop in probably at like 147, 146. Whereas you might be at 140, 142.
Personally, I feel like it's easy to say this in hindsight.
Right.
Dev should have fought him at 147.
Bingo.
Okay.
That way, Dev ain't depleted, Ryan ain't depleted. You're not a.
So what's the women's weigh in? It's the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
147.
I'm saying,
Well,
it's different weight classes and with women. Like Carissa
I think
Shields,
that's like heavyweight.
Carissa Shields is like
women.
no. That's still the same weights.
It's still okay.
Yeah, because Carissa Shields, she the middleweight, she the light middleweight, and I think she had won the super middleweight last year.
All right, let's talk since you went there. I wasn't even gonna bring her up. Alicia Bumgardner versus Carissa. They really been acting like they want to smoke. Well, I'm gonna say Alicia have.
Listen,
I think Clarissa gonna kill her.
I saw the video when they was side by side.
That's not fair,
Bro,
I thought I was with Alicia for a minute. I'm like, damn, can she get Clarissa? And I just seen them when they did like a in-person video together, just arguing. I was like,
bro, it don't make no sense, bro.
That ain't even nowhere near fair.
I've seen both of them in person.
Those are big bitches.
Carissa not that
Carissa
big.
is
I
like
mean,
6.
versus an average
She
woman.
bought she with shoes on. She probably about a good 6 foot.
That's how I
And
be.
walking around weight, she's probably about 185.
Sure. Solid though. No, listen, I'm talking about like these though. I seen her at a Flint Jeezy concert. She was sitting there right there. Man, listen, when I say that she had on a little halter top, you could literally see. I'm like, if she punch a nigga
Right now,
she knocking you out for sure. Like it ain't even you.
something behind.
The first person that run up on that girl, she gonna put you to sleep. And it ain't even about her being a boxer. It's just the size of her. Her size alone is intimidating to the average woman.
Her shit. She definitely, her hands is registered, so she can't do too much of shit. Now, my question is to that, for them being who they are, if you go up to her as a man, and you don't like her, you just don't like who the fuck she is.
She might beat your ass.
And you hit her.
She can beat your ass.
So listen,
After that, she's free game to whoop your ass. Am I correct?
She can whoop your ass
Regardless.
But,
I can just sue her for. I can sue her if she attacked me.
Registered, but you. That's kind of like oversaturated. Like with the whole boxer thing, you have to have a boxing. I have to have a boxing license. So all that means is that it's protecting you within the rules of the sport that you participate in.
So if a man walk up on her and swing on her, she got every right to whoop that ass.
She can beat.
Of course,
she can beat the lion.
But I'm saying the license is protecting her for when she's in competition.
Okay,
that don't got nothing to do with
like in case I beat somebody. In case I beat a girl up so bad, cause they don't stop it. Like I can't really like. It's not my fault the ref didn't stop the fight. This is with the competition I'm comparing. Yeah. That's like a nigga getting dunked on, right? In basketball, you getting dunked on. Like you get paid at this point. We obviously gonna say you getting paid to get dunked on.
Right.
You feel me? But for her, it's like I can't just be beating up on everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like in general, I'm just not here to beat up on everybody. But I gotta be covered for beating you up.
Like you said, but you have to hit her first. It's like,
yeah. But in her mind. Do you really think if she know you're looking directly in her eyes, like, and she feel like you about to swing on her?
Yeah, if I feel
I'm gonna keep
like he said, not too many people can fight on their back foot. So the first thing she's gonna do is press the issue. Like if she put her hands up,
oh, it's time.
You gonna know as a man, I'm gonna have to take a step back because when she stand up, she is like literally 5'11" or something like that. So it's not like she no little girl. Like she not no average little girl. Like. That's why I be looking at people like, as far as WNBA players, like you do know these like Camila Cardoso 6'8", like she gonna walk in the room like giant. She walking in like who gonna run up on Candace Parker
at all?
She's 6'11". Like
that's
what are
the
you?
Thing. Like once you see Clarissa, like you already
gonna reevaluate what you're talking about.
You already know who she is. You ain't gonna try that.
It's just not in the cards. It's not. Listen, some dummy may. I'm not saying that they won't try. Maybe.
I just want to know if it happens.
She got all rights to knock you the fuck out.
I just want to know because I mean,
and it could be like
I thought it was like a handicap. Once you into this, like
hell no.
Listen, I got a lot of friends that's pro athletes, pro boxers, pro MMA. They be out here whooping niggas ass. Cause you gotta think about especially the bigger guys. Like damn, like all right, you gon' if you're not at that level where you fighting at the highest level, what's a heavyweight pro boxer job gonna do? Security whoop ass all the fucking time. Actually, don't even be trying to whoop ass. Still
they in some factory somewhere lifting, doing the lifting. You feel me? Because it's workout for them.
I got a homie. I ain't gonna say his name, but he a pro. He a pro.
He Reese in the chat.
He a pro fighter. A nigga tried him at the club and he broke the nigga jaw. and when did nothing legal happen.
People don't
I know
be thinking.
too. Listen,
They
all
don't be
right.
thinking
So
about
I went to high school with my dog Pat. I say his name. My dog Pat, right? Like my dog Patrick, he a fighter, and he be getting them bitches up. But like I ain't get a chance to really like. I watched some of his fights, and he never really like in those fights he did his thing. Now don't get it twisted. My dog can scrap, but I just felt like in his case, you get what I'm saying? Like if he out at the club or something, like say we pull up, I see him and he get into a squabble with a nigga, like yeah, he not even on the profile, even though his hands is registered, he a legit boxer, everything. You say something wrong to him, he get the right to go on your shit. He can, and he can break your jaw easily because they training for this type shit. So I'm not gonna make a mistake and just swing at you randomly. Every punch I throw is gonna be precise.
I'll give you an example.
I used to be a security guard down there. Look,
Yeah. So
I had a
listen,
special class 2 days out the week.
if a pro boxer or a pro athlete, anything like that's in combat sports, if you not trained, you gonna kick your ass.
Gonna kick your ass. When I say kick your ass,
And you know what's the scariest, craziest part? A lot, especially not more like now that more MMA is more prevalent. You don't know who is who.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like I was out somewhere with my homie. We train at the gym. I do jujitsu and shit. And this nigga tried to try him.
Don't get his nigga mad. That's what you
No, I'm saying.
No, that's why he my man.
Nigga tried to try him. This is my homie. He a black belt. Like literally can submit you, kill you in 10 seconds. I had to tell dog like, hey,
That ain't the one.
this ain't the one.
Now,
You don't know, but my whole point is you don't never know who's.
yeah, just like okay, I don't know if y'all seen that little thing on it went viral on Facebook. You know, a lady was in the bar and the security guard threw them both. Right? You said most of the time they do security, they do the pickups and all that shit. The way they threw girl, cause she sued, but he was on the job though.
No.
Now say he was an MMA.
I'm protected.
It depends. Like did the woman started like
How did the altercation start?
because most clubs
they was basically putting them out.
No.
And
No, if I'm asking you to
they
leave,
slung dude and then dude kind of like slung girl. She
see.
was hanging on his arm and he just.
see the clubs with the right professional security, they let women deal with women. Like if it's a women guard there.
That was a big ass.
You can't even pat a woman.
Yeah, like just like when I go in the club.
can't go in no purse.
Yeah, can't go
As a
in
man,
first.
you can't even
Just
go in.
like
All you
when
can do is say
I go to the club
open.
and they pat down, they have to let the female. Even though I'm dressed the way I'm dressed, they be like, "Oh, bro, come on." I'm like, "Man, all right, come on," you know, because she has to go. You know what I'm saying?
She got to really press up on you.
Press that issue. You feel me? Because I can come in the club with anything. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
But to go back to the original point, I feel like Carissa too big and she a little bit too strong. But here's the point. I feel like in that type of fight, they gotta up the minutes of the rounds because a lot of knockouts don't happen with women fighters because they don't have the same time that the men have.
Yep.
So if you up the minutes, you up the rounds,
It can happen.
it can happen. Because I watched Carissa last boxing fight live. if she had more time,
She would be.
she was already killing her. But if she would have had that extra minute, she would have got her out of there.
It's not fair. And to go back to Devin and Ryan, I feel like before we move off of this, because I know we're talking about sports, it's just the beginning. It's just the A block. Y'all don't really give a shit, but I appreciate everybody that say something. It's just the beginning. We just talk about sports real fast. All right, but this is what happened last night. So we only talking about what happened last night. All right, so in that aspect though is the referee, and I'm gonna say this: Devin being the champion, right? One, without him making weight, that did not sacrifice Devin losing his belts. So even though Devin lost last night, he didn't lose anything. He just lost his O. Okay. I'm not undefeated anymore, but I still got my championships because dog didn't make weight. So it's really like you just fought me for the clout.
okay.
You feel me? All right, that's cool. So it really was like a lose-lose situation for Ryan, but it's like if I lose, I lose. But if I win, I still lose because if I didn't win the belt, to me, that's just me.
Yeah, I didn't get what
I didn't get the belt. Yeah, I didn't get the belts to just really, but it also garners that I thought about this because Tron called me, right? Viz, all right, so he said it like this.
I'm waiting on Tron to get on here. Every time I'm here, he
you say his name, he like Freddie. He gonna pop up eventually.
Every time.
Yeah. So what he called me and said, to me, he said, "Cuz," it's like, "Cuz, nigga, this fight game ain't even about belts no more. It's not about belts." He said the two biggest fighters in that class are who? He was like, "Do you think?" He was like, "Ryan." You would say Ryan, right? I'm like, well, obviously, yeah. Now that he just beat Devin, yeah, because when he lost the Tank, it kind of put you down. You feel me?
Right.
And niggas was still undefeated, so it's like Ryan not better than Shakur. This nigga this because they still undefeated. Well, Shakur took himself out of it when he kind of semi-retired.
But that's two different. But that's two different weight classes though. Shakur is 135. This was at 140.
But I thought he moved up.
No, he moved up from 130 to 135.
All right. Well, I still think Shakur will move up again to fight them though. Like y'all are the heavyweights of that division. Yeah, so I will fight y'all. He's coming for. Yeah.
But
because he called Devin out.
He did, but Shakur, I feel like that's cap because he already was at 130 and he going to 135. He already got one belt. He would rather have that leverage to get those other belts to fight everybody else. Only other person that you would know of that got them other belts that's not vacant is Tank because he got
elevated. And that's why I feel like
140, even let's say whoever would have beat whoever, you still got Teofimo Lopez over there.
Shoot.
And Teofimo Lopez.
Now, I'm not even a fan of MMA and none of that, but that name there already, like, as soon as you say that, to me, that's Tyson.
And here's the thing, right?
No, I'm Tyson.
Lopez cold, but
listen.
No, I'm not. I ain't putting him in Tyson.
No, I get it.
No, I'm saying
you heard his name. It's like
but he to me right now he would be the best in the one at 140 because he already been undisputed there once. Dropped the belts and then got another belt. He been undisputed in both the weight classes that everybody done fought in.
That's a fact. But I feel like the fight would be, for me, the upcoming fights that I want to see, personally, as a fan of that little class, I want to see Shakur go ahead and beat Lopez. He got to fight Teofimo. He got to fight him.
At 140 or he ain't going to go to 140 fight Teofimo?
I don't know. But I'm just saying, if you want smoke, it's either fight him or fight Tank.
Realistically, it would be Tank because
all right, well, go get Tank.
Because if Shakur is belt chasing, that's the champion. If he beat Frank Martin,
right,
that makes him the champion.
Right. So what I'm saying is, somehow he got to either fight Lopez or Davis. He got to fight them. That's got to be if Shakur comes back because they tried to do the little semi-retired, don't nobody want to fight me type thing.
Teofimo did it too.
Yeah, but that's the things that the reason is because it's like, well, I'm not about to play politics with y'all niggas. That's what I looked at it when he said he was retiring. I'm not about to play the politics with y'all. So look, I'm gonna wait. No. I'm gonna sit right here since y'all all don't want to fight me. Currently, I'm gonna sit right here. I'm not gonna keep popping up and chasing y'all. I'm gonna just sit right here and let y'all fight each other. And then I'm gonna find that person, whoever end up being the champ.
All y'all. That's why
I'm going to chase him, but I gotta get to him. So what I'm gonna do is, if Tank next fight because Tank tweeting like a motherfucker. I'm still fighting everybody. I'm coming for all them niggas that's talking. All right, so look, Tank. The worst thing I could say you wouldn't want to do is go fight Shakur right now, because of the way that Devin just lost. You cannot lose. You can't even risk losing to Shakur right now. You got to go fight Ryan again or something.
Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I agree with you, but I want to disagree with you at the same time because it's like, okay, cool. I do think Shakur could beat Tank, but as we didn't already see, a great puncher versus somebody that's skilled is always going to give that person trouble.
Right.
So what is Shakur gonna do when Tank hit him with one of them shots?
But you got to hit him. We felt that way about. Listen, I'm telling you. All right. Now you think, damn, he did it. I didn't think he was gonna go there. But all right, let's do it. All right, listen. You said what's gonna happen when we happen, right? Mm-hmm. But do he get a chance to hit Devin? I mean, is he gonna hit Shakur? Because you gotta understand, Shakur gonna walk in there. He walking into the Tank fight the same way Bud walked into the Spence fight. This is my opportunity to shine right now. I gotta really win this fight right here. And he is the dummy enough to come fight me. Oh, you stupid nigga. You feel me? We ain't even gonna sell this fight off the conversation. You feel me? Like, we selling this fight off the conversation, but we ain't even gotta do all that, bro. You know me, I know you. Let's get it popping. Like, all right, we're gonna see. And Tank gonna go with that talking. And he gonna be walking around with his head held high, too high. And it's gonna get trouble. It's gonna be like troubled waters if Shakur can walk in and take care of the business. Now, if he walk in there and do what Ryan did, go in there, swing and punch himself out, and you trying to play offense, that ain't your game, Shakur. You should not be trying to fight offensively against him. Because Tank ain't nothing but a defensive fighter. You feel me? But when he punch you, what you gonna do?
I mean, but it's a battle of two counter strikers, though.
It is, but that's what make the fight even better. It's gonna be a boring fight. It's going for most people, for the average fight watcher, the normal nigga, they gonna be like, man, they ain't doing nothing but walking each other. I don't. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, that's the chess.
That's science.
That's the chess.
Why do I want to get punched in the face? Like, you get in the ring and let me just know to punch you in the face. You gonna stay here and just let's punch each other in the face? No, that's not boxing. Stop watching the sports for violence. Go watch MMA if you want to see a nigga just get squared off and punched in the face nonstop.
And even that's a sweet science to that.
You feel me? Because somebody will get punched in the face, but in a punch, a counter can happen where they grab your arm out there and break it.
I'm about to pull y'all off of this.
Shit, the counter can be a kick.
It could, and a knee to the chin. Bow. You like, oh shit.
This is playground. He talk about this all day.
It is.
I'm gonna pull y'all off of this.
No, it is.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, we can. But
I
told
don't know
y'all.
none of these motherfucking people.
I'm just saying. I told you that's
who's
why.
on the NBA? We can talk.
No, we.
No, I'm talking shit.
No, fire sports. All right, let's just wrap it up quick.
I'm the sister that always get on their nerves. Like, all right, y'all boys, shut the fuck up. And
All right, so we did boxing. Talked about boxing. What I'm thinking, I'm just trying to run through my
I know what y'all waiting on. We gonna play that one for last though.
The Lions.
Shit.
We're a week away. Not even a week away. What are we about? 5 days away, 4 days away.
Let's get to it. Let's talk about it.
Number 29. Who y'all taking? Who you think? What do you think the Lions need right now? Let's make it quick. Let's not go crazy. Y'all both can answer.
I'm kind of selfish. I'm thinking secondary, but I don't know. But I feel like it should be something in the secondary though for sure.
I think Kool-Aid would be a good pick too. But go ahead.
I'm looking.
Especially where if y'all gonna stay pat at 29.
Now, my main thing, I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm not worried about me personally. Give me the same motherfuckers you gave me last year.
But you're not gonna get them. You already lost a couple of those guys already.
I get it. But at the same time, my thing is, them boys done got that motherfucking close. We know what it feels like to lose. We've been losing for a long time. You feel me? But to get that close, to taste that victory, to get that motherfucking close, you think they don't want to go back?
No.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I got a wild take though. We should trade it though and get Dog from the Raiders. Crosby. Trade it.
Crosby.
Yeah,
defensive end.
Defensive end, yeah.
You think they should trade that 29 pick and get him?
Yeah.
Help Aiden?
Mm-hmm.
Say get a proven veteran.
Who we lose?
You lost Edie Deuce. You lost Cam Sutton. He went to jail.
Oh fuck! He was
he was the worst person on y'all team. I ain't gonna lie. That was actually a benefit.
Hey, listen.
I don't care who you go for.
As much as I hate to agree, he right. Listen.
The worst nigga on y'all team.
I seen him do a show, right? And he was talking about it, and I was thinking like, yeah, but because he got to check the best player. No. When they played the Rams in the playoffs, that's when I was in my head like, this nigga right.
Okay, but see.
All right, listen. One thing we gotta understand. Listen, bias aside, right? Let's take the bias out of it.
Let's go.
Don't look at me as a Falcons fan. Look at me as a person that's actually talking about sports. And a lot of people gonna be like,
you're commentating right now.
Yes, everybody gonna be like, oh, Dmarks, you can't not be unbiased. Okay, well, I was being unbiased. You can go back and watch the episode. It's an episode on Tied to the Game where we watched the playoff game against the Lions. I'm telling you what was going on.
Okay.
But hear me out. I am a secondary coach. I don't watch football for the linebackers and the linemen. Like, I don't care. I like a good run game. I'm a defensive coach. But what I'm saying is, I like to see a great running back. I like to see great linebacker play. I like to see defense and offensive line play.
Do you watch a lot of NFL games and take that and put that to your...
For sure. I got 12-year-olds running Sauce Gardner drills. The same shit that Sauce doing. Yes, nigga, you gonna learn how to do this now as 12-year-old. Shit that I didn't get a chance to learn how to do. But I know this now, so I'm not gonna ever die and go to my grave and say, I didn't give you little niggas the sauce. What? Y'all niggas are doing this now as 12-year-olds. Like, this is our warm-up drills. Get in the line, W drill. Let's run through it. Let's get through it. My W drill, like, shout out to the Spartans, right? A lot of people don't know where I'm coaching this year. If you watch my podcast, then you'll eventually know that, shout out to the Spartans. That's where I'm going. You get what I'm saying? But what my DBs got to understand is, when I walk into practice, I'm not here to see you niggas. I don't want to watch y'all stretch. I'm showing up when it's time to get it going. But when I say who my DB captain, and niggas be like, oh, I want to be the DB captain. All right, I don't care that you play 8. No, I don't care that you play 8 positions, because your main position is telling me that you want to be the captain of the secondary. right? So your secondary should run flawless without me. Me without me.
Right.
My secondary coach taught me this. My defensive coordinator, he was our defensive coordinator. He looked at me like that. He was like, the one area, if you this close to me and you one of my captains, the one area I should never worry about is the secondary. Because that's where you are. That's where you are. You're playing in that position. So I have 3 captains on defense. I have a linebacker captain, I have a defensive tackle, and a secondary captain. One of y'all gonna be the main captain. That's over the whole defense.
Okay.
Usually that end up being like your linebacker for a lot of people. I know this is like football is going over your head, but just stick with me real fast. Just stay in there with me. Listen. One of your captains gonna be your main joint, and that's usually the linebackers coach because the defensive coordinator is usually like a linebackers coach. That's usually where his best position is. That's how he know how to coach. That's what it is. But for me, it's always been my secondary. Okay. So I put my strong safety in that position. I look at my strong safety as an extension of me. You get what I'm saying? So when you have that extension of me, when we going, I don't really have to talk to you. I feel like we can have. I can just look at you, and we
talk through here.
And it's like the eye language. It happened. You know, it's like telepathy happened. No, listen, telepathy happened. I just sent it straight to your brain, and you like, got you. Hey, you move, because you saw what I saw. We sitting down having these conversations. Like when we watch film, I'm watching film with my secondary differently than I'm watching it with the linebackers. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not here to tell y'all move. As a coach, I'm gonna always hope that my little niggas get better. Like I want everybody to be dogs. Trust me. I don't want nobody not to be good. But what I'm telling you is, I'm still competitive to the point where my secondary still got to be the best position on defense. Right. Like we can't move. Like you won't get across the 50 because you better run it. And you might want to watch it because my strong safety and free safety might come up and Darwin James and John Lynch you. You feel me? Like they coming to think this way. You feel me? My corners, like I got Sauce Gardner and a Champ Bailey. I'm trying to create that because I want niggas to understand. Like I can go press man, I can go cover.
When I used to coach, I used to look at other teams' DBs, and I used to look at just simple things like, okay, if you're a DB, you should know the difference between a zone turn and a man turn. If y'all running cover 3, like I used to break down film, a lot of teams, their biggest thing was that they DBs never knew how to zone turn. They would kept man turning in 3. Like I'm going 9 all the way.
Oh shit!
And I'm telling my receiver if I'm watching a game. And I'm watching you play, right? Like, say I'm in the middle of a game, and I help on offense, but I'm helping my receivers. So I'm gonna conversate with the receiver. I'm gonna pull him to the side. I'm gonna say, "Hey, look, what did you see?" He gonna be like, "Coach, when I dig in the ground, and like when I put my right foot in the ground and try to go inside, he shadowing me in the inside, so it's cutting me off in my route. All right, well let's create a setup. When I say a setup, now I'm gonna go to the quarterback and say, "Look, this the situation. Hey, OC, come here, let's talk about it." He telling me on the left side that DB he cheating. So if he cheating, let's find out if he really cheating. Let's find out if he really cheating first before we throw this move at him. But we're gonna find out if he cheating. And most people are like, well, what is that? All right, we're gonna run a double move, but we're gonna run 2 double moves in 2 plays. One of the double moves is gonna be a stop and start. So now I'm gonna run a 5-yard comeback. Now when you go to shade me, you're gonna jump inside. But when you go to take off as a DB, when you put your foot in the ground and try to break to come back for the comeback, soon as I know that I'm shooting off. You feel me? To run the fly. If my quarterback see me, I should be open because the safety somewhere else off lofting. He got to be in the middle of the field. So now all you got to do is throw the ball closer to the sideline. It's gonna be impossible for that safety to run over there and get to at least stop the play. You get what I'm saying? So now the DB gonna do what? He gonna adjust. Now he gonna be like, well. Even if you don't get the ball, I'm gonna be like, damn, he kind of got me. So now I'm gonna run the exact same move, but now I'm gonna tell my receiver to run a post corner. So now when you get up top, when you break and you get off the line, once you get up, lean on the DB a little bit, put your shoulder on him, bang, cut inside like you about to run the post to make him open his head. He just said the zone turn. Zone turn and man turn is 2 different things. And this part says he in the cover 3, so he should never even let you close the gap on him. But if he closed the gap on him and you take that quick step hard inside, and then once you make him lean, cut outside, you're going to be wide open. And usually that's how it works. You're going to be wide open.
This nigga know what he talking about.
Yeah.
It's just football, bro. Like,
It's just football.
Once you watch film for so long, you break it down on
just football.
On a level you understand. You know how to defend certain things, but you also know where your weaknesses at and where.
Can I tell you how I learned it?
Let me know when you
Can I tell you how I learned football at the level I learned it? Shout out to school. It's crazy that I'm saying this. Shout out to geometry. Football is nothing but a game, angles.
Yeah.
More so about numbers and angles. Football is that game. So if you play football in the game of angles, a lot of people have a lot of triangles on the field. And triangles inside of that triangle is defense. So when you're playing inside of a zone, you will know where our holes is that can sacrifice us, that we're really just giving up. So if I'm running a cover 2, I have 3 holes inside of that defense that I gotta know as a defense where it is. My corners is right behind you because the safety's too far deep to get to the middle of you. And then if I run somebody in the middle of y'all safeties, they breaking out. So it's 3 holes inside of that defense. If you cover them all like you're supposed to, it's just shadowing. You can make a person make a quick read. You can.
Now, I can definitely say this. When I first met Dmarks, that's all. See, now the shit that he's saying to me now, I'm learning a little bit. Like I'm learning DB. That's I don't,
Corner, defensive back.
Okay, defensive back. I done made that shit up in my head. I'm fine, right? So when I first met him, that's all he used to talk about was football because that's all he played, right? To the girls into the situation, but I was learning football through him. I was always a basketball fanatic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's me. Like I go back, Bill Laimbeer type of shit. John Starks, Patrick Ewing. That's me. So never was a football fan, but I started to watch football from off of what he was telling. He said, if you ever, one thing I kept in my head that you had said to me was, because I used to ask him, like, all that fucking field, why everybody rush to the middle? And he told me, he said, a lot of people don't understand that, what you say about the line. Everybody, my thing was I was confused of why everybody ran to the middle of the field instead of get all that field to run. Why like the
Basically like the run pattern. So I remember it's like run block schemes. Why do everybody follow into the hole? Like basically when they create the hole, why are you going into that spot?
it's like they drop something in the middle and everybody runs to the motherfucking middle. Like it's all this.
And yeah, it's like that, and that's the sweet science of football. Like the same thing for boxing, baseball, whatever. It's all about zones and reads and steps and all that. And you have to know, like the average fan, they don't care that fucking I say this nigga name wrong. Sewell, he's a guard on the Detroit Lions. I'm just giving y'all one of y'all players. They don't give a fuck that he just pulled from the left side of the field to the right side of the field to pick up a free defensive end to make it where Jahmyr Gibbs can get the ball and make a jump cut and another jump cut, and now there's space for him to get, like you said, outside what I say to my players is get boogie. Like you're gonna get boogie because when you get to the spot, where is your it's more so of a what is your jump cut or your move that you can make to get yourself outside to get boogie. Getting boogie is just getting away, like getting away. You boogieing on niggas. I'm out of here now. Hey, I boogied on you niggas. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
but that's hey.
This motherfucker used to come in here. Used to come in there and just talk, and I used to be like, I don't know what the fuck.
I used to be the same way.
But he was so into it, so pumped. Like he'd come after a game and be coming to work. He'd be like, I'm gonna be late. Woo. But I still wanted to hear about like what the fuck what happened? Why you so amped up? Niggas got this, niggas was doing this, and they couldn't handle me. I'm Dmarks. Woo. You
think you'll ever play again, like semi-pro type shit, or that shit over with?
It's over.
Yeah.
Why you say it's over?
Why I say it's over?
Yep.
It's fun to go out there and play. Like if Kev called me or somebody called me, we can move on at the sports because I know y'all probably like this nigga. Y'all done woke up this type of nigga, but no. After high school, in real life, like my dream became something different. It was fun when it lasted. Football was great to me. Like football was one of the best things that I ever could happen. I lost my grandma when I got to high school, and that was like the biggest thing to be able to separate myself, to clear my head. It was like my thoughts. I used to think like the water boy. If I have a bad day, like a nigga I want to fight, I know I can't get suspended. Right. But I got a game today, and y'all gonna really understand that why I was angry today in school. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all about to feel it. Yeah. And we gonna make this go how the way it goes. So I always played with that chip on my shoulder, like. I played every position. It was just fun. I never played quarterback. The only position I never played was punter, kicker, or quarterback. I wasn't. And
I ain't never want to play.
Yeah,
that
I ain't
shit.
never. I wasn't. The only reason I say I never was a quarterback because I wasn't no running type quarterback, and I never had like no real arm to just say I'm gonna throw the ball. You feel me? Like maybe a trick play or something. I pitch it to somebody. You know what I'm saying? We come through with some fly shit that y'all done set up. Yeah, and I gotta do some fly shit. Then yeah, all right, I probably will do some fly shit with niggas, but that wasn't my game. I knew my game. My whole life.
Your game was running.
Yeah, I always felt like growing up, if I could redo my whole football career like ever, I probably would have made it to the league being as a running back. Like I look at being a running back, and I know everybody be like,
So
oh,
what
that's
stopped you?
high school, not playing little league the way that I should have.
So you mean like on the summer months you should have been playing?
I should have been playing little league. So like when I say I should have been playing little league, I should have found a team that was willing to give me an opportunity to be myself. Like most teams that played me or saw me, they always saw me as a defensive back, maybe a strong safety. Like they just didn't.
For Lily wise.
I played for the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah, so they put me at DB and they gave me 24 like I was Charles Woodson. And C Woody and them was my C Woody and them niggas, at that time them was my guys. Like I was always like, man, all right, bet. You feel me? And I tried to live that life, but I was as a 10, 11-year-old, I was too big to be playing defensive back, but I was too small to play linebacker.
Right.
You feel me? So
more like
safety.
a nickel.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
And they didn't know in early 2000, 2001 that the nickel position was really inquired. Like, you need that. You feel me? They didn't know that, but
That team I played for, that's why when I finally did coach, I like that nickel, like that 4-4.
I didn't learn that until I got to high school.
Yeah, that's
when I got to high school, I shout out to Coach Twin. Coach Twin was one of them that was like, I got a position for you, and it's gonna make you a better player. And I was like, well, what is it? You feel me? He like, you play strong safety, right? He was like, well, I'm gonna switch to defense. We're gonna go nickel. And now you become a free roamer. And I was like, what's that? He was like, you got your linebackers over there. They worried about that. Now you either in man with this tight end or I could blitz you. You get what I'm saying? Like I could do a lot with you. And we're gonna over the year, we're gonna develop how the position work. And you're gonna see. And that's when I got to my senior year, I knew all the tricks. Like I knew how to, and so every time we line up, if you go 4-4 and I get the freedom, I can tell my linebacker, hey, cover him. I'm gonna take your spot and blitz. So when he come up to the line, they think he about to blitz. All the time, I'm the blitzer, and he about to pick the tight end. Yeah, he about to pick this tight end up easily. You feel me? So now I'm a free rusher.
See now I feel like I know something.
It just makes me a free rusher.
Manipulation in coverage.
Come on. It makes me feel like
it's a chess game, and that's why I'm a terrible chess player. Like I'm not saying I'm a terrible chess player. I know how to play chess, but I'm a terrible chess player in the fact of actually playing with the pieces on the chessboard. But I watch some of the high level chess players play. Like some of the niggas that I grew up with, they real high level chess players. Yeah. And once you hang out with a convict for a very long time, that nigga will teach you how to play chess. Shout out to my uncle. That's all they know how to do is play chess. And they talk shit at a high level with chess. It'd be like, y'all playing $100 a game? Like yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? They can't fuck with me. I'd be like, yeah, let me just watch. I don't know how to, I can't, no.
I'm not putting all.
I'm talking about in 5 moves too, like bop, 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 you're out of here. Damn, you out of here. All right, y'all win. All right, but look, let's get to some other news. Music wise, Kev, you got to talk to me because I ain't seen you in a minute. So, where are we in beef? Where was the last time last time you was here? Nobody had no diss songs out, huh? Last time you was here.
No, I don't think so.
No. All right, so where are you in? Let's recap the beef.
I'm ready.
All right, so we can start with Drake and them first. First person shooter mode come out. Mm-hmm. We heard the song. Everybody now to hear what the story after the fact is. So more like hearing that first person shooter mode really was a diss to Kendrick was crazy to me. And when you really go back and listen, now you gotta listen to it for a different reason. All right, we hear that. Now Future and Metro dropped. Here go like that. What was your reaction?
I feel like he watched him. Like far as like just for the moment, you feel me? Like he was like, all right, Cole, you cool. You step to the side. You still gonna catch a couple strays. But Drake,
I really won't smoke a dog over there.
But he been dissing Drake though. Like when I put in your chat on that one episode, the song he got with Baby King was a diss. You feel me? Drake diss Kendrick up a couple more times on the All for the Dogs album. You feel me?
I like to recant on something I said.
I know. Tell me about it. Good at what I do. I'm good at what I do.
I really hate this for you.
I'm good at what I do.
I gotta give you your, because I used to say, I said the same thing. I said Drake. I said he was a bitch. I did, and I literally am eating my words.
Listen, for the most,
I felt like he do this, and come in here with
The
me.
boy do
no,
this.
the man
Hey,
can.
No, the boy get the Draco and hang out the top of the roof.
He can lead the. I never gave him that, and I feel bad because my homeboy told me. He said, "Hey, look, check this out. You talk so bad about Drake, you don't want to hear shit about Drake. Da da da. We at work. We doing 10 hours. Bam. I'm on his ass. Boom boom boom. I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Ooh. He like, all right. He gave me one Drake. What is it? Mixtape. The very first one. I forgot the name of the motherfucker.
I think I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
I put it in my playlist. Got in the car, boom, I'm playing it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Arps.
I'm like, dog, wait a minute.
Big Arps. Big Toronto.
Like, hold on, bro. Like, at this point,
Yeah.
I'm at the, so, you know, I got a little bag in the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm riding.
Yeah.
Like, I've been doing this, you feel me?
Drake give you that. He give you that. He
I
gonna
put
do
the
that.
bag, I turned the bitch up and turned the bass up, roll the window down just a little bit. I'm like, I'm on a different category now.
You talking about?
So now,
if he gave you that mixtape, if he gave you the mixtape that I'm thinking about, that's before Ashton Martin Music Drake.
yeah, it was the very first. Like,
Oh, he was in his bag. Then.
It was
early bag. That's before best I ever had.
I will tell you, it went from wheelchair Drake to
The grassy
this is who I
to
am.
yeah.
This is who the
That's
fuck I am.
damn. That's not no. That's after. That's after.
I'm
That's
about
after.
to look and tell you which one it is.
That's after because Houston Atlanta Vegas was
far gone.
Yeah, that's so far gone.
Yeah, he like
Drake. That first one. That one is
I mean
something next up or something like that.
All right, wait. Come on, Nick. All right, hold on. Slow down.
wait, hold on.
Slow down. Drake used other people. All right, hold on.
Now Jay-Z's another one. That motherfucker just. I mean, I was a big fan of Jay-Z.
Whoa. We do not accept no Hov slander on this.
No, man, listen.
Whoa, slow down.
Listen.
Hear me out.
We gonna have to we have to talk about
I just want to
Jay
relate
after.
one line to niggas.
All right.
I'm not a biter. I'm a writer for myself and others. I say a big verse. I'm only bigging up my brother, bigging up my barrel. I'm big enough to do it. I'm that thorough. Plus, I know my own flow is foolish. So them rings and things. Hold on. So them rings and things you sing about, bring them out. It's hard to yell when them barrels in your mouth. Like, stop playing with hoes. Don't do that with Jay.
You know what I got a bone to pick with you? Last year was the 20-year anniversary of that album, and y'all ain't even do no.
You know why?
Why?
They don't.
The Black Album.
And you
One
know
of the
why?
greatest one of the greatest albums of all time.
For sure.
Woo.
Listen, and the reason
it's
that
top five,
the
too.
reason I didn't is because now let's look back on last year.
Mm-hmm.
What was my complaint about Jay-Z last year? He didn't establish on the 50th year of hip hop. You had it was your 20th. You feel me? Your classic album 20th year, like one of your classic album 20th year. So you should have been outside. That's my problem. I'm not giving you the glory, gang.
But he did the museum and
the museum I feel like that stepped on the Nas album. See, if you really want me to start dissecting what this shit is, every time Nas make a move, I don't care if Nas sneeze. If Nas sneeze, Jay-Z made a move too. So
And you know what's crazy?
He made a bigger sneeze.
And you know what's that equivalent of that today? Big Sean dropping and Kendrick like.
Oh, that was so funny. And that's why I feel like Kendrick still ain't dropped. Every time Big Sean do anything. I don't give a fuck if Big Sean drop a flag. That nigga drop he can be like, yeah, drop my flag. That nigga Kendrick gonna be like, picked it up. Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm here today. What up? What up? It'd be like, why are you doing that to
Like,
Big
why
Sean?
are you just like-
what did he do to you? And it's like every time, cause all right, here,
He's originally from California.
and I hate
But
that for him. I hate that for him.
He was born
I hate
here
that for
and
him.
he was raised in California.
I hate that. I hate that for him.
Yeah.
Well, no, he was born in Cali and he was
You
raised
talking,
here.
you talking about the big? Come on, cut that out. If you gonna say Eminem from the city, Big Sean is from the city too.
No. So, I mean, I'm giving him that he
Is
was
anybody
raised
really?
Oh, okay.
Is anybody in the mainstream really from the city? Besides like Viz, Peas, And Peasy making me mad too. If we really want to talk about it, all that shit he doing that's why I be saying, Viz, you be supporting that East Side nigga shit, bro. I don't know what y'all got going on the East Side gang, but what the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro?
You see when you said it, I looked the other way.
I know. And listen, my sister don't even dress like that, bro.
Listen,
my sister don't even dress like that.
There's no excuses.
I've never seen her with a purse.
As an East Side nigga, I don't have no rebuttal for her. You got that.
So he had a man bag.
A man bag. That nigga is the king of purses.
That wasn't even the bad part.
It
was the fit.
Oh man, I wasn't even gonna talk about the fit. I was gonna let him live. I was gonna let him live.
Fit. He was like, you know what?
Terrible.
It was like the fit crispy. Let me match the bag with it. You could tell, like, okay, if you a nigga that really look at people fits, you would have looked at the fit before you even looked at the bag. Like, hold on, first of all, depends. Then when you look at what else he had on in the hair, it's like, bro, come on, bro.
Some niggas get bored, and y'all know that.
That ain't bored. That ain't bored.
I mean, that means niggas got comfortable in that industry.
Oh, you said he went to Diddy party? You right, my bad. All right, so let's move back to the.
I never said that.
Let's move back to where we were. All right, so you said like that. All right, so that was round one. Let's go.
It was a merce. It was a merce.
Whatever you want to call it. It was. He had it. He had it, and he was standing there looking. Comfortable. Like it wasn't.
Who was that? Peasy. Did y'all see how the fuck he's been dressing for the past couple? Like
I just said that.
That is horrible. Like they put us in a bad light.
That's his man's.
Because we are.
That's his man's. No, listen. He had a bone to pick with me. Pause, but that's his man's.
Listen.
That's his man. Now had that conversation with him. Yeah, had that conversation with him.
I'm coming to you.
What up, though?
Ain't no way you put on for the city. Okay, I hear that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Your lyrics, your shit. You getting out here.
Talk that shit, Nick. That's what I'm talking about. Goddamn girl boy. I don't know what this nigga got going on.
Not a girl boy. That's my problem. So you go out and you represent us because you're on this platform. You know what I'm saying? You got this huge ass platform. You got people from different cities, different states doing their thing.
And you're doing.
We are known for setting trends. This city here is known for setting trends.
Right.
You got us out here looking like homeless people. But at the same time, I'm gonna tell you when I seen it.
No.
That's where hold on, Dmarks. This is where I think niggas is getting bored with the money they got. Because if you think like I'm gonna use the boy J. Cole. He got money in the bank for sure.
All right,
but
listen,
he don't dress like he got millions in his pocket.
Hold on. I don't
so at that point, I think he didn't hit that. She don't know. She didn't see 200, right? She clearly didn't see 200. My thing is
using that name can turn what this podcast off. If you want to end this podcast, go ahead and say that nigga name again. Now.
All right, my bad.
just say the dude with the dreads.
The dude with the dreads.
Yeah, there you go.
The dude with the nappy extra dreads. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
But once you hit that certain comma, you don't give a fuck about what nobody else got to say before that.
Big bro, what's the deal?
So it's like
I kicked his ass the other day. He took.
Definitely bored with money. They have.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I kicked his ass in Madden the other day. He thought he had one. Hey, listen, he thought he had one.
Niggas don't have nothing else to do.
I don't necessarily think it's bored money. It's just like, nigga, I got money. I'm a experiment, pause in certain ways, and it's like, who gonna say something?
Who's gonna talk shit? Who's gonna talk? Who's gonna tell me?
And that's the problem. No, hey, listen, and that's my problem.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's my problem because Peasy. And I don't want to use just him as an example. I'm just saying everybody in the world laughed at him in that fit, bro. I wasn't the only person that looked at him and said that was funny.
We can talk about the boy with the long earring. What's his fucking name? That we don't eat Coney Island shit. What's his name?
You talking about Royce?
Yeah. See, now you want to end the podcast?
Listen.
You want to end the podcast?
I know some people
it's your shit, but I
hey, no. Listen, Royce. No. Royce. Let's just talk about Royce real fast. Royce got his fucking back kicked in on my TikTok over that stupid ass comment.
Yeah, because
I know niggas in. No, listen. I know it was women. It was niggas. Listen, and they all like, I went to school with this duck ass nigga. Like, shut up. And they said his government name. I ain't gonna say his government name. Y'all Google his name. No. Go look at the TikTok. You'll see it. It's in the. She was like, listen. It was a girl. She was like, I went to school with him, his brother. They all corny. I was like, damn.
Yeah, because niggas wait till they get a couple dollars in their pocket and they can go and do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like I always looked at it this way.
Remember where the fuck you came from.
I always looked at it like this. This is something I always tell a lot of people. Niggas dress off the mannequin.
Yep.
Right? So if you a nigga that don't have you don't even have a style for yourself, even if it's a bad style. I'm not saying like, if you gotta walk in and you need help to find something for you.
That's a problem.
that's a big problem because you don't have a focus on how you feel like you need to be portrayed dress wise. Like you don't even have that
You
in
have to have your own individuality.
You get what I'm saying? And if you don't even know, like, all right, I'm a nigga that just wears snapback, so I know every shoe I get, I'm gonna match it with the snap, and then I could do a basic T-shirt with just some basic jeans. Like, you feel me? Like, that's crazy.
Shot Universal, baby. I love you too.
Look, you feel me? Like, y'all also gotta understand that happens. So if you don't even got that type of style, when you go into a Montclair, then people gonna look at you like you don't even have a sense of fashion.
You don't even have.
You want this right here. You don't want this.
You want We going here with the.
You want what he have.
You want
on.
the plaid. Yeah.
I'm telling you, the jeans, new jeans.
Yeah, once they know
how
you
much
got
the
that,
jeans?
once you know you got some money, they gonna treat you like the president.
Bro,
they gonna be like 2,500 jeans.
It's always that first impression. You walk in that store already dripped. They already know this motherfucker not coming in here to play.
Or he just got a sense of a style, so I know
Or
I
they
don't.
heard of you.
I don't see no purse on him, so I'm not gonna offer him none of our purses.
Right.
I'm never gonna offer. I don't even see a purse on him. You know what I'm saying? He smell a little like weed. His jeans is sagging, so you might need to take him to the nigga section of the store.
You know, once they know that they got money, like, man, you look good in this. Come try this.
Yeah,
you know, like,
no, because I wouldn't even let you play with me like that. Like, just leave me in the. I'm the type of nigga.
Acknowledge me. Hey, what's up?
No. Yeah,
I'm gonna find
if I'm
this shit.
If I'm Peasy and them famous, like if I really did that type of level famous with real money, just to do whatever I want. Like when I go in, I'm gonna give you commission. My mind, like, don't trip.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you commission, but can you do me a favor?
Bag up.
Can you go stand behind the register?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, just stand right
got
there.
this.
No, stand right there. Because all I'm gonna ask you for is like shit that I can't physically grab and just hand to you.
Right.
I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna walk in and be like, oh man, hey, you think this sweet? No, if I like this red cup, I need the cup. I need that cup. That. Here, put that on there. You feel me? Like
I hate to go back in time, but I do.
Okay.
That's, but what I mean by
hey, you feel me? The nigga section of the store. I gotta take you over here with the right there. That's you. You come on. Everybody know what the nigga section of any store is.
Yeah.
And let me not say that because I
got and you got your Jordan Craig.
But listen,
Craig doing his thing right now. So
right. But I'm talking about when you walking into like a Gucci and a Louis and all that.
Yeah,
they be like, they don't take you to the sale rack, but it's like the nigga section. Yeah. It's like they gotta make sure you got a little money first. Right. Yeah. So when you look at it, they'll take you to the $500 section. It's like this shirt $500, and they're gonna show you some shit that's out of season, cause they know the new season shit like $2,500, $200. So when you be like, damn, this it like $500, and you start whipping out shit, and you want, they be like, whoa, wait, this ain't for you. Let me take you to the real nigga section over here. I remember I got this hoodie. Right. They gonna go over there and grab that hoodie. Like, nah, this hoodie I got over here for $3,000. You see the texture on the hoodie is a little different. The whole conversation. And you like, but that ain't. Yeah, take me over here with a real nigga. Like, where the Gucci at with the G on it that got the. I was just looking at this. They like, you got.
Hit you up like, if you don't have it in the store, can I order it?
Yeah.
Facts.
So when motherfucker hit you with that, it's like,
that's new money.
Yeah. Oh no, here's like card type shit. Like, yeah. I'm your sales. I'm your stylist now.
Yeah. I can wait. When you walk into a Nordstrom's and you go in there, and then when you walk into Nordstrom's and you see the Pradas right there. And you see me looking at the Prada, and I got the damn shoe in my hand, and you just gonna stare at me. You gonna
sit there and watch me. You gonna sit
I know this shoe $500. Come on, please.
They waiting on you to hit. They waiting on you to do this. Because the minute you don't look for that, oh, that motherfucker ain't worried about cash. Come here, let me holler at you.
I'm not. Listen, and I think that's my issue. Let's just get, because we're gonna get right back to the beef. I know we're talking about music, but we talking about fashion now. I think that's my problem, because when I go shopping. Like, when I'm on some shopping shit, like, I think I shop for the most part. I shop from my shoes up, right?
Right.
For most people, like, I know a lot of people be like, why would you do that? Because I'm fascinated over shoes. Like, that's just my thing. But I buy shoes a lot. So when I say I shop from the shoes up is I might be here to get a shoe for this fit that I have on, but they may have another shoe that I want, and that could build another outfit. So I'm gonna just take this. I might have a shirt to match this already. So now I got the shoe, that's the shirt, the jeans, or if I wear jogging pants, because I might wear jogging pants that day. You feel me? That comes along. I might have the pieces already.
I'm always fit first.
The reason I'm not fit first, I'm gonna tell you why I'm not fit first. The reason I'm not fit first is because it's harder to find the shoe to match a fit than it is to find the fit to match the shoe.
Facts.
For anybody that know anything about dressing.
True, you know.
Because I can say like, yeah, like he got on the black and yellow mids, right? Like, and Kev, a lot of people is gonna kill me because I'm not killing you for having on mids, but I know, I know the style, and I don't challenge niggas when I say this. Like,
honestly, you can wear anything as long as the shoes fire.
And I'm telling you because when he first walked in, I'm thinking like, damn, Brody got the pollens on. I have the pollens. You feel me? Like, it's like, all right. But then I had to grow, like, as I've been watching like YouTube and shit like that, I had to understand that everybody's style is different. Yes, I'll never wear mids. I won't never wear a mid. I'm barely want to wear a Jordan Low one. Like, you really got it hard. Like, it's got to be a very fire Jordan 1 Low for me to be like, I want to wear that. The Travis Low, the blue one. It's only the blue one though.
Oh, you won't wear the brown?
No. I want the high top brown one. I want the high top Jordan 1 brown Travis if I'm gonna get a Travis. But I'm just telling you for an example. That'll be a good one for me. Like, I'll go get that. Like, that'll be something that I look for. But far as like when it goes to shopping and dressing and just doing what I do, like, I really just like to buy a bunch of stuff, right? So if I'm t-shirt shopping, I could be in the mall and just buy nothing but t-shirts.
I got a question.
And people would be looking at me like, you don't got nothing to go, like, nigga, I went to 7 different stores and I bought 4 shirts here, 4 shirts here, 5 shirts there. You feel me? That's good for me. Because when I go home,
I'm going to put shit together.
I already got the shoes, the shirt. I just need the shirts.
Who do you dress for? Who do you dress for? Me. Okay. Who do you dress for, D1?
My
I
kids.
mean, outside this period.
My kids.
Your kids. Okay.
I ain't talking about Juice and Cam either.
Okay.
You picking up what I'm putting down? All right.
I picked up what you put down.
I'm just saying.
Now,
my kids. You know, shout out to my sons.
yeah.
My sons out there, man. Y'all boys impressive, man. I'll be telling y'all, man.
Yeah.
Follow. Hey, you said Lace Dmarks on Instagram. I know. Just follow it. Hey, everybody don't think the drip is what it is, but see, it be subtle. I always tell niggas like, when I put something on, it's subtle. It's very subtle, and you don't understand it. You won't realize it. But I got the TLC shirt on with the, you feel me, with the 1999 playoff hat finals.
But they not thinking
Off the women laney ones though. Black jeans, just subtle. This is called I pulled into the where I am.
The yellow and blue.
The royal blue and yellow Jordan ones. Yeah, subtle with the tag still on the side. Like, a lot of niggas don't even got their tag. They don't even know where their key tag is. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know I don't wear my shoe enough. That's how you know I don't even wear my shoes enough. Cause I couldn't even lose the fucking key ring on the side of it. Like, you feel me? Like that. Oh, let's start here. All right. The Fearless Men Jordan 1, the UNC the Chicago men's. I got both, the women's and the men. You feel me? Like, I'm just telling you, it's like, it's a different level.
It's like a quick, like.
It's no, listen, like how Kanye told me back on graduation, he told you, I can't even go to the grocery store without some ones that's clean and a shirt from the team, it seems. Like, yeah, nigga, I can't even go to the grocery store without some Jordan 1s that's clean. Like, I really go out. I can give y'all an example. Somebody said this to me while I was at work one day, right? Somebody was like, why you wear them to work? I said, because if I don't wear a different shoe every day, I probably would never wear. I
wouldn't even wear this shoe. Right.
All right, I got a pair of Nike Concept Air Max 1s in the back that ain't never touched the ground. But if you seen, I can show you the shoe. I got 2 pair. So I wore one. Like, I wear that shoe every day. It's my favorite shoe. Shout out to Nike and Concept for that. I love them for that. You feel me? But I love that shoe. Like, I wear that shoe every day, but I still have a brand new pair. Never touched the ground. Never even took the shoe, nothing out of them. They still the same way.
I remember when your ass was down there at the Nike store. I'm like,
I have an addiction.
Did I run into you?
On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck. Okay, all right. You said end it. Oh. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. You said play the music. No, I'm just talking. Like, my boy, shout out to my brother, man. I love you, bro. You know I love you to death, but
Flow easy.
That's my guy. No, listen. I'm pushing respect on it. Like my bro Flo been really trying to. He like I know Marks is hating. Like I know Marks not gonna appreciate what I'm saying. But listen, all I'm telling y'all, cause we can get back to the war, to the diss songs, right? So like that came out, then boom, J. Cole dropped 7 Minute Drill. Me and AJ talked about it when it came out. So that happened, right? All right, let's move forward. That happened. It was out there for a week. Right? It was out there for 7 days.
Yeah.
And before the 7 days was up, I'm gonna say day 3, J. Cole was at Dreamville apologizing. How do you feel about the apology? Because I really want to hear your perspective.
I mean, this is one of them things where it's like, you know what the fuck going on. Like, even if you want to save face and be like, you can't do it. Because you already didn't put yourself out there that it's a big 3.
He said it top 3, yeah.
You ain't 2.
You told me you was 1.
Yeah.
You said you was 1.
You said you was Muhammad Ali.
Drake never acknowledged it. He didn't been told everybody, I'm 1 and I'm 2 at the same time. So
that nigga said I'm top 2 and I'm not 2. Drake said that. He said I'm top 2 and I'm not 2.
That's
the only people that ever acknowledged the big 3. Well, before 7 Minute Drill was just J. Cole and Kendrick.
Yeah, I was about to say Kendrick. Yeah,
Kendrick denounced it though. He said, "Nigga, fuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, boom.
Don't put me.
I felt like listen. You ever remember that game when we was growing up, the Whack-A-Mole game? Remember when you used to go to Jeepers? You used to have that one thing. It was like I felt like Kendrick, like that was a Goku. No, it was like a Goku power sledgehammer to the it was like. Bam, bitch, stop putting me in that weak ass shit y'all got going on over there. I'm not no fucking big 3 with you niggas.
Don't put me in there.
Yeah, and then
I
Cole.
y'all acknowledging me, but goddamn, leave me.
See, and this is what hurt my feelings because I don't even remember 7 Minute Drill now. Like you took it off DSP, I can't even find it to just re-listen to.
He took the whole approach of breaking down the catalog, saying this one was fire, this one not.
I get
it's
it,
like
but,
even that's cap though because you did the remix to the We Gonna Be Alright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when the time was out, like all the albums besides Drake kind of coincide with each other. You can say Good Kid, Mad City. You can say the album that came around that time. You know, to what was the what damn that to when J. Cole did his. Like they albums go parallel together because they go years without dropping.
And on top of the fact of you already appreciate this man on a different level. Yes, that's your man's, and I ain't tripping, AJ. But AJ, let's just hear me out. If I started DJing today, right?
Okay.
Right? And you like me and bro go crazy. Like bro live on Tuesdays. He take the even days, I take the odd days. So on Mondays I'm rocking and he's supporting. On Tuesdays he rocking, I'm supporting.
Right.
You feel me? So we go back and forth, right? And then it get to a point where it's like me, you and Kev link up, right? As DJs. And now it's like y'all do a little sneak set on me, like, and y'all shoot with the songs that y'all using. Let's just say y'all use the words of the songs to say I'm shooting at Dmarks.
Yeah.
Right? All right, boom. That's first person shooter mode. Right?
Right.
Boom. Now I'm over here chilling. You feel me? But the homies from Smoke Sudden pull up on me. Like, Kev turned on us, gang. Right? Like, Kev did some lame shit. He turned on us. We fucking with you now. Now we link up and we go crazy. You feel me? But now our shit popping. Our shit it's going. It's in the streets. And you looking at everybody from Smoke Sudden like, nigga, that's my little brother. Like, what are you doing? And he like, nah, bro. Like, you didn't realize what you said over here on the song? You didn't think we picked up on what you were saying? Like, nigga, we understood what you were saying.
But I'm gonna be real though. The problem with Drake is he just too passive aggressive when it come to going at people. Like most of the people that's going at him now, he done already been dissing.
He already gave them their ass.
That's not necessarily true.
They've been dissing him too though.
All right, so the only person I can say that is true about is Cole and Kendrick. Because Ross is a new fighter.
Yeah,
but he been dissing Drake too though.
But Ross is a new fighter. Because before, you got to look at it. The catalog don't say Ross been dissing him. You feel me? They've been fighting. Kendrick and J. Cole, Drake been fighting for 15 years.
Right.
But it was a point for a couple about 10, 15 years where Ross and Drake was homies.
Yeah, but it was always scattered out because that whole Meek and Drake thing.
But Ross never picked a side.
He could have. He still dissed Drake though.
He could have, but he didn't. He could have went way crazier then. You feel me? I'm just saying. I'm just looking at it from a perspective. It's like, yeah, Meek, my man's. I gotta stand on this side. Like,
but he's still in the dissing him though.
But it wasn't like I could say a lot more. But I ain't dissing you like that, bro. You feel me? Like I'm not. It's still love. And Ross was the leading candidate of trying to piece them niggas up though.
Yeah, but at the same time though, it put Drake in a weird position. Pause, because at the same time you was in that situation, you dissing Birdman the whole time.
And that's where.
But ain't Wayne his man?
But yeah, he was dissing Birdman over Wayne when Wayne ain't tell him to diss him. But he's dissing Drake too. And so if Drake has to he gonna pick Birdman's side no matter what.
Who Wayne?
Right.
No,
Drake. Just like Drake, like Birdman stepped out into Drake's side. So I'm riding with the boy from Canada. Like, you get what I'm saying? But you gotta also understand where that come from. Birdman, this nigga killed you. You're not a rapper. So you're looking for a real rapper, which is Drake, to shoot back for you verbally on the music. Because, all right, let's just go with the double entendre. So, like that come out, J. Cole do the goofy shit, he apologized. Once he apologized, we move forward. Let's go to now Drake responds. Right? We're catching up, we're close to current day. Drake responds. Boom. I can never be nobody number one fan. When I heard the line, first of all, when I heard the snippet, the leak, it was like, ooh, he playing crazy. Get money. Get money. Now, hear me out. I didn't put the correlation on this. I have to put some respect on it. It's a YouTuber. His name is What's the Dirt. This nigga lives for figuring out all the connection. He lived for it. Yep. Shout out to him. I'm a fan of your channel, gang. Like, I watch because I be sitting there like this. I need to know the tea. What happened? Who did what? You said what's her name?
What are you on? What
YouTube.
YouTube? Oh, yeah.
What's the dirt?
What's the dirt?
Tied to the game. I fuck with you, bro. Like, I really fuck with you because you when he go to
so he breaks shit down to
when the podcast over, it's only you can chill. It's only like 20 minutes. Like, he gonna tell you about shit like y'all don't even remember back on Her Loss when Drake said this. You feel me? I mean, that was to this.
Yeah, but the whole Her Loss thing was like Metro had already production-wise had already had the album with him and Future, because What a Time to Be Alive was going part 2.
And listen,
Future
they got the video,
the snippet where we posted. Drake posted and was like, "We about to do the album."
And you got him and Future. You got Future and Drake standing on Instagram Live. Future making a video, and Drake like, yeah, whole lot of 2 shit. You feel me? Like, whole lot of, and Future like, yeah, they ain't fucking with us. Like, nigga, that shit done. We right here. You feel me? Like, we locked in. It's up. It's nigga. What a time to be alive. And then you gotta understand, Metro did the whole album. He produced the whole album. And then, listen, once you figure out that he produced that whole album, and now Drake say no to this, but Her Loss come out with 21. And he produced on that album. Metro got a song on that album.
There's a song on there.
But that ain't we put a halt to what your project would have been. Okay. Then in the process of them dropping Her Loss, here's Metro. Metro dropped Super Villains and Heroes. Heroes and Villains. He dropped that. Yep. Heroes and Villains, he go on Twitter and say Heroes and Villains outsold Her Loss, but it won all the rap awards. Drake like,
oh, we into that.
But see, here's the thing though, and this is
it's about to happen. I swear to God, it's about to happen.
So listen, this is where I agree with Metro with this. It's like, why is that project getting outsourced in that when, if you want to be technical, 21 Savage is only on a couple songs. It's like a Drake album, but it's like 21. It's a 21.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, big dog. Hey, big dog. Hey, big dog. Yeah, go down the hall.
Why is he outside?
I don't know what the fuck. That just went crazy. I don't know if you know. Y'all can hear that.
But it was basically like a Drake album with,
Sounds like somebody get their ass whooped.
21 Savage features.
Right.
Like,
I agree.
It didn't feel like a
collab album.
a collab album.
But that's why I always say like her loss to me sound like Drake already had a sad album, and it was like all these songs. All I gotta do is add 21 to it.
Yeah.
21 got some shit to say, but at the same time, it's like you throwing a man into a beef. That he
21 not gonna
don't
pick a
know.
side.
He's not gonna pick a side because Metro
That's what I'm
producer
saying.
too.
Metro there. The Metro is man's.
So that's
And
why he
Future
ain't
is
gonna
man's.
let it-
He's not gonna pick against
Like,
Atlanta.
like Future is not gonna pick a side. He's gonna be like, look,
Future picked the side.
He picked his side.
Future pick Metro.
But listen, if you
Hey, look,
listen,
yeah,
I'm
you
gonna be
did,
real.
Future pick Metro. He said that. That Metro my
top
man.
two favorite artists is Drake and Future.
He's
Who your
Scorpio
top
too.
two favorite?
They
Who was Scorpio? I don't want to talk to him no more.
I'm just saying. October's on.
No, I can't. October what?
No, November 8th.
No, he's November. But I'm just saying.
You a November Scorpio?
Yeah.
October's on.
No, I need some.
We had this conversation. You do know I can clip it up. Y'all had this conversation already.
No, no,
for sure.
no.
'Cause you
fuck
like an
that.
Aquarius,
Ain't no way
right?
in hell.
She like-
I'm
Ain't
an
no way-
Aquarius. No,
Aquarius.
she
I am a
Sagittarius.
Yeah.
December,
We had this
man.
conversation. Listen. I'm clipping it.
We're
up.
both fire signs.
But no,
No, ain't no, but no, nothing. Cause he want to argue.
I ain't trying to argue. No.
He's a
But no,
narcissistic.
I feel like
No, y'all had that. That's why I said y'all had this conversation
I know
already.
we
You asked
did.
him all these questions, and listen. At the end of the day, he was like, "Nah, he cool.
Yeah, I fucks with him.
No, that's my dog." No.
Maybe it's November me and Scorpio
It could be that way.
because you're not.
Females is
I
different.
don't see him as emotional. I don't see him.
No, y'all should have seen him when Bud beat Spence though. My boy was emotional. He was he was big on Spence that day. He was like, no, man. He like, no, Dmarks, bro, this nigga about to beat. I'm like, bro, buddy, buddy. Soon as dog walked out, and then listen, I said this off the intro. Like when he walked out with Eminem, and it just went like, soon as we watching it. The reason I know this is because today, if I'm not mistaken, today was the day that we watched that fight together, right? It popped up on my live stream. Like, you know how your memories on Facebook?
No.
Was it this today? One of these days, it popped up on my memories, like things that you remember. It was either today or yesterday. One of them days,
It might have been
they had this
20.
fight in recent week, like in this April time span. We did this. Earl and Bud.
No, that was they fought in July.
Was it? Whatever the fuck it was. It was just, it popped up on my memories. And I seen the stream. Like I just said, cause I had went live on Facebook. And I'm like, all right, so we watching it. And I'm watching it. I'm like, I'm sitting there telling them like, bro, y'all, everybody in the room. Listen, AJ, I'm in a room full of Spence fans. Everybody trying to tell me why Spence about to win this fight. I said, okay. Spence ain't winning this fight. Like, and I'm trying to figure out which round Bud about to knock this nigga out in.
Okay.
Once that nigga went down that one time, I looked around the room. I wasn't even live no more. When I looked around the room, that nigga Kevin and where he was ready to put me out. They was like, look, get out. Get out. Get the fuck out, bro. Get out. Get out. I like, you gotta leave. You feel me? I'm like, I'm just get out. You know what? This the 7th round. Hey, y'all boys be safe, man. I told y'all niggas this was about to happen. Hey, I love you, Brad. I love you, gang. Like, y'all boys be safe, man. Hey, look, I told y'all what was about to happen, right? I just don't want y'all to jump me in here.
Scorpios.
I just don't want y'all to jump me in here. Please don't shit on my man's sign, cause
What's
right,
Y'all
look,
got a bad
y'all
rap.
did this already.
We
but-
heard about the,
But see,
y'all big. When
but-
somebody bring up
but
Scorpios,
listen,
first thing
listen.
that they bring up is sexual, right?
Uh-huh.
But they fuck all that.
What?
Motherfuckers. is
All right, wait.
problem.
I'm kind of intrigued now, cause what about Scorpios that don't talk?
They say that they are the most sexual sign. Like they are the
Very much so.
You
I could
feel me?
agree.
Now, I'm married to a Scorpio, a November Scorpio. Okay, I have no complaints. But emotionally,
They unstable for sure, but that's women. I don't feel like the Scorpio men are unstable emotionally. I don't know, cause like I said, I'm not.
Scorpios.
Yeah, explain y'all.
Is everything people say they is. Both good.
Good luck to you.
Both good
Crazy.
and
All right.
bad.
Okay. Good. Crazy.
But at the same time, that's what
Y'all love hard. I put it like that.
That's what y'all are attracted to us for. it's because of those same things that are both negative and positive.
I don't like him. Okay.
All right, I have to. I kind of gotta agree with him. It's like y'all love Scorpio. Listen,
Somebody said good luck to you.
no, listen.
She is Scorpio.
Oh,
Listen.
shit,
Her birthday week before mine.
Now listen. Y'all love Scorpios, and that's the truth. Like people love Scorpios because they are very freaky human beings.
Yeah.
But they are very attentive human beings. That's how I look at it. I don't call them freaky. I call them
They
attentive.
secretive.
No, they are attentive. When I say attentive, it's like I know my so so listen. It'll be like if I'm just going off of just what I saw. It's like if you a girl Scorpio, your nigga ain't really worried about shit. Like nigga, you gonna
They're
get
loyal.
you gon' no. You gonna get the attention you want. Oh, you want titty pictures on Tuesday, nigga? You a part of Titty Tuesday, nigga? Titties in your inbox on Tuesday, nigga. I'm gonna spice it up. I'm gonna make sure I keep the spice. Like you can say that about a Scorpio. Like they are that attentive. Like they gonna make sure you got it. Now in that attention of them giving it to you, you gotta also understand.
You gotta keep it though.
No. You gotta also understand, cause no, they don't give a fuck if you keep it. They're gonna make you keep it. It's not even about you keeping it. They're gonna enforce you to keep it. But what I'm saying is, you said, huh?
Have you met a Sagittarius?
Fuck yeah, I was.
Hold on.
Fuck yeah.
Dmarks, you want a sidebar or something?
Do you want to approach the bench or something? Like I'm something.
Yeah.
Just want to ask, like, what is
your bullshit?
No, listen. All right, so I always tell people.
This nigga.
No.
Do some shit.
I always tell people like this. Listen, I interact with a lot of people. I always ask them they sign. People be looking at me like, why does that matter? It doesn't. I just always like to keep in the back of my mind what you are as a zodiac sign, right? Because it always like I can shuffle through a lot of y'all and say like, all right, for every Scorpio might not be the same.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
True.
Some are more like some may be standing out more. I don't know what October Scorpios may do. The difference between November Scorpios. You get what I'm saying? I have a November Scorpio. My son is a November Scorpio. My youngest son is. So I also understand the attitudes. I understand the love. Shit, that nigga love me more than God himself. Like anytime I move, that nigga really be on it. Like, Dad, what's up? Like, but the also thing about it is
relationship.
Right, but also the difference that I learned about with my son is his emotions is I can disconnect from you, nigga, just as fast as I connect with you. Like if you not in my presence, if I FaceTime my son on some just wanted to call him to say like what up, Dad, that nigga gonna be like, what's up, Dad? And he gonna walk off. Like, I'm out of here. Like, Mom, don't force me to talk to him. Right. What are you doing? And he gonna look again, he gonna be like, hi, Dad. Like, what? Like, nigga, you feel me? Like, what do you want? Like, in my opinion, that's how I feel like it is. So I always be like, all right, Dad, I'll talk to you later. I thought you might want to talk to Dad. He did it to me. Pause. He showed me that when I called him, he was with my mom. I video called my mom one day. That nigga looked at me like
what you want?
He was like, what's up, Dad? I love you. I'm like, what's up, kid? You good? He like, yeah.
Like, what you calling me for? Like,
he was like, all right. Like, he looked at my mama like,
you gonna hang up?
Can I? No, it wasn't even hang up. He was like, cause mama like, your dad on the phone. Come here. You know how grandparents like, come here, talk to your dad. He looked at her like, so is it okay for me to walk the fuck away now? Cause I said I love him. I high. And what else? What else do you need from me?
Can I go back to what I was doing,
bruh? And I was like, you little. And what's crazy is, my oldest son is a Virgo. So I have a Virgo and a Scorpio.
Damn. How that work together though?
They love each other. Like, my Scorpio son love my Virgo son. Like, they really got a real brotherhood for real. Right. Now my Virgo son Cam is really more so like, I be really in my own lane, but I know that I'm big, bro. Yeah, like, and he really fuck with his little brother though. Like, if I be like, man, get your little brother, he be like, all right, come on, Juice, like, let's go, bro. Like, he gonna do it because he just know, like, come on, bro. Like, come on, Juice. But outside of that, he'd just be like, do I really got to? Like, but he love his brother because he'd be like, hi, Cam, and that nigga Cam will walk past and be like, oh, what's up, bro?
But they
like, I love you. Yeah, he be like, I love you, and then they be like, I love you too. Like, and I always tell my oldest son, that I be like, bro, if your little brother expresses feelings to you, just never not express yours back to him, because he only really being genuine. Right. Like, he not doing nothing weird. Like, he really just being genuine. If he walk past and say like, I love you, think about if he was never here no more. You'll never hear I love you again. Yeah. And so pay attention to this type of shit.
I'm big on that type of shit. You feel me? Like that's important. Yeah. That's the emotional side. Like
that's one thing I never say. Like, if we on the phone and we talk, I never say bye.
I had to learn always
that. See you later, because bye means definite. Like, I'm done. Like, there's nothing else there. Bye.
Somebody had to teach me that. Yeah. Somebody had to teach me that, because I was quick to be like, all right, bye.
I didn't learn that until I got with my wife. I used to tell her in the morning, all right, babe, I'm leaving. Bye. And she was like, no.
I'll see you later. And
because, I used to be. Within that time, anything can happen.
Yeah, they was like, it's just too
close
to death.
So you're definite. You're not coming back here.
Yeah, no.
So, with my friends or who I love and care for, if y'all ever notice, every time we leave here, I always say, I'll see y'all later. I never say bye.
I always say, I'll see you in a minute.
Because I know I'm going to see you. I didn't know I was going to see you Sunday, so I never said bye. I knew I was going to see you again. Right. Just like you. We don't talk every day. I don't have your number. We gonna exchange.
For sure.
But I know we're not going to talk every day. We're not going to see each other every day. But at the same time, I know your grind. And I want you to continue to do your thing. Right. So me saying bye to you.
That's the plan.
You want some drink?
Trying to,
You said you want some drink?
No, I said, is he going to the draft?
Yeah.
Oh, Wednesday, I'm going to
I was trying to go up there and do like some content type shit.
Y'all got some cards and shit? I need... Because I'm going to a comedy show Wednesday.
I have some cards.
I got
I don't, but what you do is you tell them to follow.
Okay.
Tied the number 2 to the game. You know what I'm saying? You just
because I got invited to a comedy show. I don't know who this comic is.
I always tell people, same with you. I'm starting to learn this. Like, when we promoting our shit, if I'm outside and I'm dealing with niggas that smoke weed, I'm gonna start making them shout out, like, smoke something. You get what I'm saying? Because your podcast is basically based off that. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of your content is based off marijuana. Like, you do the dispensary reviews, all that. You get what I'm saying? Right. So if I'm dealing with niggas that smoke weed, I'm be like, hey, look, when y'all outside, y'all chilling, man, make sure y'all go fuck with my niggas, smoke something in them. They cool.
Reason I ask for cards, because you can say it verbally, a motherfucker gonna have 30 different conversations.
But if I got the video, no. If I drop content with you, if I get you to say this and I can tag you in it, you gonna share it. And it's gonna always stick in the back of your mind, because it's gonna be like, I did that. Yeah. I did that. You get what I'm saying? That's what make it, you feel me? Like, so, y'all say I love y'all.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even like with me, I did.
I'm gonna say this. Do I say I love you with all my friends? No, I don't say I love you. But I'll be like for my friends that I've had more than 10 years with, I'll be like, all right, fool, just hit me up and I'll see you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? All right, gang, I love you. Yeah. Like, if I'm leaving on some, I'll be like, all right, gang, I love you. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just our embracement. But a lot of my friends that I have that relationship with, they have kids. You get what I'm saying? And with them having kids, it's like, I'm talking to the kids already. Like, I'm Uncle Dmarks. Like, what up? I love y'all, gang. All right, I'm out of here. All right, gang. All right. And then when we come to mom or dad, whoever I'm the friend with, because I'm clearly friends with both, but whoever I'm really friends with. So if I'm friends with your you know what I'm saying, with the dad, I'm going to be more so like, all right, hey, gang, I love you. I'll see you in a minute. You feel me? Right. Yeah. Let's be like, when I wake up in the morning, I always check certain shit. Like, I always look for certain people to make sure they good. Like, I don't got to call you every day. I don't. But if you post something today, I know I'm interactive. Like, I'm just gonna be interactive in some kind of way. But I may just scroll past it sometimes, because I don't want niggas to be thinking like, damn, dog always. Fan. Yeah, like, it ain't even about fan shit, because I'm a fan of everybody that I fuck with. Like, I can't even be your friend if I'm not a fan of you. And I'm not saying like a fan like that. I'm just saying, like, I gotta have some respect for what you do. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I respect that you DJ. I respect that you got a pod. Like, a lot of niggas be like, man, y'all fuck with niggas that got a podcast. Duh, this nigga actually got a podcast though. Yeah. He actually doing the things that I can say as a pod. He not Kid L. I hate saying this, but he not Kid L. He not interviewing niggas. It ain't about the interview. I've watched him and the homies get together and have a real podcast. Like, I know what a real podcast look like. I know what it means. Can y'all really hold down the fort for this long? Like, listen, Kev come over here and we do 2 and 3 hours.
Right.
But if he go back, if he come over here and he hear that, like he come do 2-3 hours with me, like we just doing this far as a pod, right? And then he go back and take and say, gang, we only doing 30 minutes. I feel like I need to make us, like we need to, as a podcast, get to an hour and 30. Mm-hmm. I want him to set the time limit because now you're being creative. Mm-hmm. You're not just on the podcast. Like we could do 30 minutes. I could do a podcast for 30 minutes every day. I can do this shit once a day for 30 minutes, right? I don't even need nobody else to do this because I can talk about the topics. Right. It's easy. I can hit it, quick hitters.
And then you got people that's commenting.
Yeah, I got quick hitters, 30 minutes. Then y'all will be looking at me crazy like, damn, you only gave us 30 minutes? Like, that's crazy. You ain't even talk about Quavo and Chris Brown. You ain't do this. But I can do Tuesday, Quavo and Chris Brown. Monday was this, Quavo and them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I can clip it up and you'll never even see this shit.
Right.
Like,
You'll never even know.
They do pre-recorded shows. You see what I'm saying? I do lives. The reason that I want it to be live is because I want everybody to comment right now. I want you to interact with us right now.
Now, my question to you is, you have to smoke to be on your pod, or?
For the most part.
Yeah, I can't get on your pod.
But at the same time,
no, you don't.
I will definitely shout you out. I do a lot of shout outs like when I'm DJing.
Let me be the first person to say this, and I'm speaking for them. I don't know, but you don't. And the reason I say that is because I took the most Christianist nigga I have in my group. Flo don't smoke, and he did the podcast. Yeah. Like, and on the top of the whole like the positive vibe of the whole situation was Flo was impactful. Flo actually gave them clips that really sparked conversation. Okay. Yeah, facts. And that's not even me. That's me always looking at my homies and being able, like, if I
growth.
No. Listen, if I was, somebody asked me, like, if a bigger podcast in a sense was like, I want to interview you.
This motherfucker put my government name up there.
Oh.
That's my cousin.
Shit.
No,
that's crazy. She did say it.
It's cool.
She got mad at me. Hey, Shy, she got mad at me for saying that. I'm just be honest. She was mad at me for about a week for saying her name. Like,
listen, because I look at it like this. When you say Asian, we are in a professional setting. You know what I'm saying? But AJ to me means I'm more comfortable. I'm more open to be who you want me to be. Versus Asia coming into a room, because Asia is all business. All right. Asia's not going to be friendly.
I'm going to tell you the difference.
Asia's not going to laugh and joke at these regular jokes. But AJ is going to give you, because AJ is for me suit and tie. You feel me? AJ is, I'm your friend, I'm your cousin, I'm your best friend, I'm the gay cousin. I'm all that. Don't. I'm about to hit.
Let me explain something. Ty, chill out. Tell her to chill out.
Ty,
listen.
You tripping.
Kid, let me keep it a stat. When I met
Dmarks,
Asia.
I keep saying sidebar, Dmarks.
You want to go to the bathroom?
Nope.
Where's Gabby when you need her?
She didn't come on here today.
Where's Gabby when you need her? But no, listen.
Came over here today.
All right, no, listen. So look, let me just be honest though, for real. So.
Hey, Paul, that was kind of weird. Don't ever say.
I'm just saying. No, dude.
That was. But
like, you know what the situation is. It's an insider.
They so, be like that.
So listen. No, listen. For most people, if you've never been on this podcast, if you ever hear somebody say you need to go to the bathroom, shout out to my dog Gab in the chat. Gab said that's her way of saying,
do you want your ass whooped?
Do you need a whooping? Yeah. Like, do you need a whooping? Do you need to go to?
Still, sound good for us, bro.
No, I'm saying, do I need to take my belt off to whoop your ass because you acting loud? You really acting out right now.
You need to get fucked up.
But she said that's how she talked to her nephew. She like, do you need to go to the bathroom?
Go to the bathroom? Because I gotta go to the bathroom. You
that's
go to the
funny. That's funny.
And little fellas sit down like, I don't
want no smoke.
I'm good.
All right, so look, let's get back to it because we gotta get back to music. So we did. All right, Drake responded. He killed niggas for the moment. Now. We, in the process of Drake doing what he did, right? I had a theory. And I wanted to ask you this theory real fast because you my mans, I know you probably didn't think about this, but tell me, Stephen Clay is Chris Brown and Drake right now.
You talking to him?
Both of y'all.
Nope.
Why you say that?
Because Steph is more methodical about what he do. We know the game plan. We know what Arbery gonna do.
Right.
We know what he gonna do when it comes in this time of the war, right?
Right.
Right. The person that's indecisive is Clay, but Clay got a sniper on him. You feel me? He can do this. Like if you fuck around and leave Clay, if you let him get in his zone, Clay will drop 40 on you.
Right.
Okay.
He will, and that's Chris Brown. Now, I always told niggas, it's one person in the world Drake ever pieced it up with without really violence. Never dissed him, never really wanted smoke with him. And I'm not saying that this could be true.
I'm waiting.
I'm not saying that this could be. I don't have a factual proof to be like this, but I'm just saying, to me, visually, publicly, what was displayed was Drake only pieced it up with one nigga in my life that I can say, like, honestly, he pieced it up.
Who was
with.
that?
Chris Brown.
Okay, I got one question.
When he came with the look at the snake, and
Now,
Chris
I got
Brown was
one
standing there
question.
looking like a gangster, like.
I got one question that don't nobody ever want to bring this man up. Nobody wants to bring this man up.
If you
When
say
they do it,
Pusha
makes
T.
niggas chest tight.
She about to say Pusha T.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay, but he didn't piece it up with Pusha T.
He didn't. He wasn't ready.
All right, that's cool.
So
He wasn't ready.
So look, you gotta break down that beef.
He wasn't ready.
It really started with Birdman and Wayne.
It really started
But
with
see, when you
Birdman
stick
and
your
Wayne.
nose in people's business,
But listen,
now I gotta bring you out.
Drake jumped in because Wayne and Birdman couldn't fight back.
Facts.
Or they was refusing to fight back.
So what he was gonna do? I'm gonna show my big chest and I'm gonna come out and.
So
I'm
they
gonna
did- so
go
they-
and jump in and try to help the big homies.
So they dissed each other. It
But-
quieted down.
But it was subtle. Hear me out.
That nigga
Like
made
y'all
that nigga
don't
go
understand.
braids, made that nigga be a daddy.
No,
That shit
listen.
was
No.
crazy.
Y'all no. Time out. That was crazy. That's damn, you broke that.
Especially
down.
the,
That's a good one.
Especially the
All right, no,
braids.
listen, hear me
Especially
out.
The braids.
Listen, especially the braids.
Especially the
But
braids.
what I'm saying is, as far as the Pusha Drake beef, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a Pusha T fan. Like
Yeah.
I really listen to Pusha. I was on the Pusha side of this thing when that beef happened.
But side note, if you on the Pusha side, then you know that he dissed Drake over something new the second time around.
Yeah,
Because
but-
Drake was dissing Big Sean on I'm on one.
But my thing is, his main thing is.
No, listen, he dissed him on I'm on one, but it was subtle. Because Big Sean was running.
This is my bro. You
Big
sure?
Sean, he do the boy.
Yeah.
When he came back around with when I'm on one, he was like, "You won't be next year, boy." He did the whole play off of what Big Sean be saying, and then Pusha took it personal. And it's been
You know what? I have an idea.
You won.
After the pod, we're gonna talk about this idea because I think this will go viral between like what we can possibly create. I've seen you do it. And you do it with Marcus. Shout out to my dog. I really,
out
you know,
Marcus.
that's my man.
Shout out
Where's
Marcus.
Gab?
You know that's
Tag
my
her.
man.
Tag Gab.
I'm gonna call Gab afterwards. But listen, you know, Marcus my guy. But I got an idea for us.
Okay.
Because I think personally, this the way we'll talk about that though. Because
What time are y'all podcasts on Wednesdays?
7:30, same time.
Same time, right?
Same time. Sunday and Wednesday is usually the same time. I know a lot of people be looking at it like we started a little late.
No. but-
Today we started late because one, I fell asleep. Let me just be honest. I fell asleep in the midst of waiting on Kev and AJ to get here.
Oh no.
No, I'm telling you. No. Hear me out. I took a shower and that nigga was a little tired, so I
What's
took
the
a
first
nap.
thing I said to you when I seen you?
You sound like you sleep.
I said, first you sound like you're sleeping. Then when I pulled up, I said, nigga, you just wake up. He like,
Yeah.
That nigga said, yeah. I mean,
I'm not
voice
gonna lie.
still groggy and deep, but he was
But it was.
ready.
I was. But I'm
I'm
just
like-
being honest. Sometimes you gotta take a nap. You feel me? 420. I actually got high as fuck, and
Yeah, those little stringy things you gave me, I don't want no more of those.
fire, ain't they?
Yeah, I don't-
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
turned you up. I know. All
I
right,
don't
so
want
look,
no more of those. You can fuck you, boy. Fuck that.
let's get to it. Chris, and because we done with Drake and them.
All right.
Until to further notice of who gonna respond after that. We could talk about the AI diss track with Snoop and Tupac and then Drake and like we could talk about that, but I think that's just to like make Kendrick. It's like Kendrick. It's kind of like back to back to me. Remember when he dropped Charged Up? I feel like the
Yeah.
first response for Drake right now was like drop and give me 50. That's Charged Up. Now him dropping this AI version of him. If you listen to the music, if you really listen to the Tupac AI and the Tupac Snoop, that's Drake rapping. All they did was AI they verses.
Right.
That's Drake.
Right.
You can hear Drake rapping because it's like the white boy, like you can hear the way he drag his words and the way he talk. It's his cadence. So you know that's Drake rapping for sure. And then he like, you know, this nigga really scared and whoop whoop. He trying to he like antagonizing Kendrick. I get it. But big ups to you. I don't want to talk about that. It's
and
a
he
nigga.
did it with 2 California niggas.
He did, but Pac ain't from California. I wish
Pac
people
was from Brooklyn, but he was.
I wish people let California go with Pac history.
Yeah,
like that's you really.
I don't know. I
think they're associated with it because of California love.
You said what?
I fall on that side of the fence too. Pause. I'm saying like he got on in Oakland. And he was already living in Oakland, but at this point, if we going by that logic, a couple places got a claim to him because a lot of them
Baltimore, you right?
A lot of them older Oakland rappers claim him.
He was born in Baltimore, right?
He was born in New York. He was born in Brooklyn.
And then he moved to
Baltimore. And then once you moved, he grew up in Baltimore for real. He went to high school in Baltimore.
Right.
If everybody want to be technical, that's the part. That's where he met Jada at in Baltimore. He didn't meet Jada in L.A. He met her in Baltimore. I guess I wouldn't say she from Baltimore.
She's from Baltimore.
But I'm taking it that she from Baltimore because he met her in Baltimore.
There we go.
You get what I'm saying? All that little shit that they had going on. They was what 10th, 11th grade, seniors almost in high school when it came down to.
Imagine meeting like Pac at that
Yeah,
age,
I could, and I probably wouldn't have been Pac friend. I'm just keeping it a stat.
Yeah, he was a little different, but
I'm gonna say this.
Do you think the industry changed him?
No, Juice changed him. The movie changed him. The movie changed him.
You think that he was in okay, was Juice after what was he playing?
Juice was before everything.
Juice was
Above
before
the Rim,
anything.
right?
Juice was after Above the Rim.
Juice was the first movie.
No, Juice was after Above the Rim. Above the Rim was
because
first.
Above the Rim he was a whole. No.
Above the Rim was first.
No, I think Juice was like 90.
Above the Rim came out right before he went to jail.
Yeah,
you right. My bad. Now I'm thinking about you right.
Yeah, because they said they had to do a body double on him.
Yeah.
Towards the end because he wasn't around. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
No, you're right. But
do y'all think
that's what made him? You're right. Because he played Bishop. That's what got him garnered him the role to get the all right. Yeah, you're right. Right.
But I think in Above the Rim, I think we were seeing the real Pac.
Can't say that either because I don't know.
Because then right
after Juice, Pac turned into after Juice, Pac turned into a person he was never really.
But at the same time, it's like when you look at some of them like them older Oakland dudes, man, they were saying he was wild before that though.
I don't listen. All right, everybody look at me and say, you critique Pac for being wild. No, I don't critique his behavior. I believe Pac to be a rebel is what he was. Yeah. I believe that, right? It's the blood tie. When you start going with the West Side, we Bloods, Paru, like that ain't like you.
Snoop though.
That ain't
That's
you.
The crazy part.
He wasn't like that with Snoop. You never heard Pac bang Crip. He never
banged Crip, but Snoop was his man.
And then you turned on Snoop. Snoop has said this.
I can see why you said that though, because he had Big Psych with him. He had.
I get it, but
Big Psych, Luke, Hank, all them. Yeah.
But listen, but you also got to understand, Snoop has said this. Me and Pac wasn't really rocking before Vegas fight.
Yeah.
Like that's where our friendship really got rocky. And I'm fucked up that he went and Snoop said that he was like, if it was up to me, that nigga wouldn't have been there. He wouldn't have been at that fight.
But if that was your man's, then why would you? Even if y'all had
I couldn't stop it. If Snoop said this. Snoop verbatimly said this. I'll find the clip. Snoop verbatimly said this. He said, "Nigga, He said when we left when we left New York or wherever we left. He said,
that when he got shot?
No,
he got shot in Vegas.
No.
Listen. I'm talking when he got shot. Fat Taz in front of Snoop.
No. That's before Snoop. All that is before Snoop.
He got shot in like downtown Manhattan.
Yeah, and that's all before Snoop. That's when him and Biggie was still cool. That's before Hit 'Em Up. That's before all that. Okay. That's him and Biggie was still cool. Right. So we talking about after. Now he already shot whatever, but Biggie, Snoop went on. He went in New York. He was in New York at the Source Awards. This was right around the Source Awards. Mm-hmm. Snoop went on the radio and said, "I fuck with the New York rappers at that time." Mm-hmm. And Pac and them didn't. He wasn't fucking with like Mobb Deep and all them niggas. That's when he wasn't really fucking with niggas. And he didn't fuck with Snoop. So when they got back on the plane, he said that Snoop said, I felt uncomfortable because my entourage couldn't get on the plane. Suge like them niggas gotta fly they gotta fly on the other plane. You feel me? Snoop said I slept on the plane, nigga, with a fork and a knife in my hand the whole ride. You feel me? And then when you watch the movie, he was like, when we got off the plane, he said, I asked Pac, like, nigga, you going to the fight in Vegas? That nigga, he said that nigga Pac turned his nose up at me and kept going. Like, nigga, I don't fuck with you. Nigga, you said what you said back. You feel me? Like, nigga, don't act like you ain't say what you just said. And he like, Snoop like, nigga, I get it. Like, nigga, what we beefing with these niggas for though? Like, we ain't beefing out with these niggas for real. Like, we don't really got no beef with them. You can't prove Biggie and them shot you, bro. Like, you don't got no real beef with these people.
Now, Snoop went on video, on everything, you know, saying that they got shot at for doing that video, New York.
But even to go back to that point of it, like in hindsight, we got all the information, like kind of all the information about the Pac story, and it's like I can understand why you would be mad and you would pick sides at certain niggas, because the nigga who got him shot is Jimmy Henchman. Jimmy Henchman is string holding everybody.
Yeah.
Puffy, I got you in the hole. Andre Hillwell, you in the hole.
You scary.
You scary. I got the Haitians, everything.
Y'all niggas.
So he was already strong.
Haitian Jack, man. Come on.
Yeah, but he looked like that's a whole different dynamic, because Haitian Jack was looked at as like damn near like as a god from Jimmy. But my whole point is that
Haitian Jack did
you get me shot, but then when all the niggas that you manage, and all the artists and all the connections you get them niggas to diss me too. Like, yeah, but who shot you might have not been about Pac, which is true. Right. But if Jimmy got enough pull to put on Puff and be like, Puff, put that record out. He like, man, I ain't trying to get in it.
Put your hottest artist on.
No, the record is done.
Yeah,
but in the beef, in the height of where, and I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
In the height of this moment, if Pac is laying in the hospital, say me and you out, right? We friends, and you so happen to get that's cool. You so happen to get shot, right? And you survive. Right. And in the process of you surviving, I drop a song called Who Shot You? You don't know who shot you, but I dropped the song Who Shot You?
But now, mind you, let's take it a step back further. You get shot, you go upstairs, and everybody that's New York hip hop, no, New York hip hop, anything, all the managers,
everybody that you see is
the
hip hop
higher ups, the
royalty at this point. They the gatekeepers, and it's like, who shot me? Which one of y'all niggas set me up? And it's like, nigga, nah, Pac, nobody set you up, and that's the point. And then you got to think back to the Haitian Jack. I'm not saying this is all alleged to me in my perspective. I feel like when you say like Haitian Jack and them niggas had strongholds on Puff, it was like Big said this personally. Like, I was not able to go see Pac in the hospital. Like they made sure I couldn't go see him.
Yeah.
So if Big can't go see Pac, which even if I'm
that beef, you right?
No, stop, hold on. I just said she Freddie. When you pull up, when you say certain niggas' names,
calling you all of the whole pod.
You are Freddie, gang.
Yeah.
Somebody need to go to the bathroom, Gab.
Yes. Yep. This nigga.
Somebody need to go to the bathroom. Hold on.
Somebody need to go to the bathroom. He got to go to the bathroom, Gab. He has to go to the bathroom, Gab.
But yeah. So
I'm gonna say it again. Dmarks.
No.
Go to the bathroom,
no, Gab. You know, Gab. You know the vibes. Like, dog need to take a walk.
Fuck it. She know.
Dog need to take a walk.
She know it's you.
I mean, that's cool. But all right, let's move forward. Let's just go to this. So Chris Brown dropped the 1111 Deluxe, right? We get Freak. Jordan Lucas, Wayne, Chris Brown, and I forgot who else.
With Jordan Lucas.
Right?
Listen, that man gives me Biggie vibes. Meaning when I say
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really starting to look at Jordan Lucas difference. Who's being bad? Look at them, childish.
She already know it.
Childish. But so look,
bathroom breaks.
In a situation, y'all in these bathrooms.
Let me pause real quick. Key, let me tell you what it is. Gabby is the bathroom holder, and Dmarks got to go.
I got nothing to do with this.
You crazy as shit. He been acting up the whole time. It's not even bathroom breaks.
This whatever. But listen. So they dropped 11-11 Deluxe, 12 new songs. Chris Breezy, he dropped. So we talking about Quay. He drop it. He says, and I quote, if I'm not saying this right, don't hold me to it. Y'all go listen to it. But Breezy say, my bitches don't fuck with no Cuervo. She off the Casamigos. She don't fuck with no Migo. Right? 24 hours. My nigga Quavo outside. Fuck you talking about, nigga? You tender, nigga, she wanted to post up with a thug. If I send a bitch home, don't beat her up.
See, now let me pause you right there because niggas didn't know about what Chris said first.
Why?
Niggas, what? All they heard is you got new motherfuckers that's coming in now.
I get it, but World Star,
boom. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody had it.
Ain't nobody going backtracking. You feel me? So for us that know, that Quavo said, "Hey, nigga, you tender. You know what it is. I took your bitch. I fucked your bitch. Woo woo.
Hey,
that's
I'm a sinner. She
so
came
now
to
when
post
Chris
up with a
come out with
thug.
his shit, it's like, oh, what the fuck happened? What happened? Y'all need to, because that's why I hate when people try to.
But Chris record came out first,
and then they don't know what the fuck happened.
But Chris record came out first.
He struck first,
and he been dissing the Migos on wax for a minute now.
True.
He struck first, and niggas ain't been paying attention that Breezy been shooting shots, and I had to go back and do my homework. I was thinking like, why is he shooting at Quay? Like, what's going on? So I started researching some shit, and I was just going back. You know, Chris is an R&B singer, so you gotta kind of listen to some shit. You gotta go back and listen to some R&B shit to really.
He was asking for Drake.
It's 37 songs on here, but out of these 37, one of them says "fuck Quavo" in so many ways. I can't give you.
I heard Chris. You heard the recent in my key. You heard the recent, right?
So no, she 11-11.
Okay.
Everybody posted it. It was everywhere.
Right.
So Chris said what he say. Quay dropped what he dropped. You feel me? He tell her to, if she posted with a thug, don't beat her up. Everybody asking, who is the girl that they fighting over at this point? Because at this point, niggas want to know the girl.
Talk that.
It's Karuchi, right? All right, boom. We all know that, right?
Yep.
So once niggas figure out it's Karuchi that they fighting over, niggas like, well, Chris, you shouldn't have shot first. It's not that serious. And then Chris Brown say, Chris Brown, this is why I call him Clay. He was like, well, it's the third quarter, and I feel like dropping 40. Because this is, y'all got me fucked up.
Yeah.
This nigga said, what? All right, let me show these niggas, because the rest of you niggas over here, we supposed to all be in a Royal Rumble right now, and y'all don't really want smoke with niggas. So I'm going to say this direct. And then he dropped Weak Link.
I mean, direct.
And he said Quay name.
I mean,
and he made it to where it was. So
that was Breezy. That wasn't Chris Brown. That was Breezy.
So when he dropped this song Weak Link, everybody goes crazy. Everybody like, oh my God. Now, this is my theory. I said this to a lot of people. I said, now that's what you call a diss song. What Chris Brown got going on over here, this is a diss song.
Yeah, because he made it official who he was talking about. He didn't go in between the numbers.
I don't even care about who you're talking about. Even if you was subliminally shooting at Quavo, we know that you shooting at Quay. We know this. Because you said Migo, Quavo, and Dog responded. So I know this is Quay versus Chris. I know what's going on. So if you'd have came out with your next song and didn't say his name, I'm telling you I know what's going on. Right. But the fact that you came out with this fake apology, don't do it. The only thing I must say, like, adjust wise, is that I think far as
where AI is a bad motherfucker.
No, this is where I feel like Chris kind of lost me in the battle. Is when you AI the apology.
You Bobby Page. Yeah, that's it. I claimed it already, Gabby. That's Bobby Page.
That's crazy work. So listen, all I'm saying is I felt like Chris didn't need to AI apology from Quay. Like all that, like don't do this, woo, like that's cool. And then because the diss track by itself was already
fire.
It's fire.
You have to add
what
that.
You had going on already, you didn't have to put that in the beginning. I would have preferred you to just drop like
But
I would rather.
I think I'm losing context. What did he put in the beginning?
He put the apology.
The apology.
It's some random apology that's
like,
like it's supposed to be Quavo apologizing to Chris.
My thing is that's his way of saying, nigga, I never said that. Let me get to where I'm, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and then it turned into who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with Chris?
I got you.
Who won't smoke with
C?
Yeah, who won't smoke with C?
At this point,
and I ain't gonna lie,
Chris Brown is the dancing nigga.
No,
Chris Brown is the singing.
No.
Breezy is the rapping nigga.
All right,
Breezy.
I don't never look at it that way.
That you not trying to. You know
I never looked at it that way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I looked at it as.
That's like Sasha Fierce and Beyonce. Beyonce is the bitch you talk to.
I'm gonna say this.
Sasha Fierce is the bitch you see on stage.
You probably gonna agree with me, but I don't know. You might not. Sasha Fierce can go hang herself. Like she can go.
I agree.
Hang her fucking self.
I agree.
I don't know nothing about Sasha. Nothing.
Sasha Fierce is only that one album.
I get it, but hey, Sasha, hey, big dog, take the noose, put it around your neck.
Yeah, that's it.
Jump off the bridge, like just push yourself off the bridge.
You know what I'm saying?
Please bring Beyonce back. That little, oh man, y'all gonna make me kick.
You might get jumped by the Beehive.
I don't want to get jumped by the Beehive, but listen,
we definitely are.
The new album, I have listened. Listen, I've listened, and yes, and I like it partially.
Okay.
Partially.
Can she survive in that genre?
No, it's not her lane.
I mean,
but I also understand what Beyonce did. I'm gonna give y'all some new Beyonce, kind of country-ish. But I'm gonna give y'all the R&B Beyonce still at the same time too. So you get that kind of mixture. That's the vibe I got. But
you got group Beyonce, you got solo Beyonce. Now I'm already here as Beyonce and Sasha Fierce. I'm gonna let you know. Everybody else go from singing to, alternative and all that. But I'm gonna go somewhere else where I know I'm not wanted. You got Reba McEntire. You got Clinton Black. You got motherfuckers telling her, bitch, this is not it. This not like tennis. You can't come in here and... That's
cap too, though.
Reason being is because,
country
like rhythm and blues.
Too. All it was back in the day for black people was like slow down blues. Talked about the same
There
thing.
we go.
The blues and country is...
It's the same shit.
Tempo.
It's just the white version versus the black version.
No.
It's not. It's not because it ain't
you
nothing.
Can't even. No. Hear me out, AJ. And I get what you're saying. I can agree with what you're trying to say, right?
Okay.
But hear me out. It's no difference. What is the blues? It's country.
Yeah, play off each other.
We call it as black people. We call it blues. As white people,
they call it country.
Country is a black.
It is, but what I'm saying is,
they call it bluegrass.
But even that though, Ray Charles did did country music.
Woo!
Come on,
That's the best part.
Come on, talk that shit. Let's go.
Now, hear me out. This is what I'm saying. So when I said like it's already a black genre of music, you get what I'm saying?
There are black cowboys,
right? And at the same time, when you say like country is just a form of saying like, hey, we want to put this Caucasian who's singing the blues in a category. There's nothing but
the ballads of it. Like blues is more swingy, Paul swingy, where country is more ballad, where it's like single instrument.
I can make
blended in.
Okay,
it has a purpose. Yeah. It has a purpose. It has a thought. I'm sad. So since I'm sad, I can give you country music.
You said what?
I think it's segregated because you got Johnny Taylor, then you got Reba McEntire. Singing the same way, same vibe. They're talking about
people sing church songs different ways.
Yeah, true. You got
people sing blues songs different ways.
Right.
You
got people that sing blues songs like, all right. So like my mom, I can give a little quick analogy real fast. So my mom moved to Arkansas once I graduated high school. Right, she moved to Arkansas. So when she came back and she used to visit, like I got hip to niggas like Big Pokey, pause, like my side bitch. You get what I'm saying? To be with my side piece.
Dog,
like,
listen.
It didn't make sense to me at that time. Like,
to that.
But listen, I'm gonna just be honest. Like, when you hear this song and you listen to it, like my mom was like, this is what they used to call hole in the walls. So I can't think of the nigga that made the song. My mom, I can call my mom and get the name of the person, but I'm sure she wouldn't be able to think off the top of her head. But
I put money on she can.
Buddy. No, I'm sure she gonna be like, Dante, I don't know right now. Give me a second. Let me think. Like
You know
she
what's
had to
crazy?
think.
Today I could not figure out what your real name was. All I kept saying was Dmarks to my mama.
Yeah, Deontay. I'm gonna say this. It's a song out that's called like for it describes what Southern clubs is. That's like one offs. When I call it one off is like in Detroit, it would be considered like for us, it would be considered an after hour.
Okay.
But it's not like this after hours start during regular hours, but it turns into an after hour because it don't close for real. And that's where the blues singers are. Yeah. So when you say like dog, the words to the song is I left. That's so baby. I came to the hole in the wall. The name of the song is like hole in the wall. You feel me?
That's
to the hole. You get what I'm saying?
Hole in the wall. That's the same nigga that sing
right.
My Last $2.
Right. Bingo. So when you hear those type of songs, I know it's like pain, struggle. I can understand where you coming from when you are making these blues songs. But when as a young adult who goes and listen to country music, you got like Willie Jr. He made like fuck you bitch. You get what I'm saying? Like
you have sexual country.
Like a lot of people know how to just tell their story. But to me, and when you telling your story, that's nothing but the blues. Cause like you said, Ray Charles made country music. Yeah. But also he made blues music. Yeah. So it's like, where do you categorize?
Music all play off each other.
So where do you put BB King?
BB King is blues. He's like the king of blues.
Okay, now it's a dude for sure. Him and Lucille.
Okay.
As a kid, I didn't know who the hell Lucille was.
Lucille, yeah.
So like later on down the line, as I got older, and they hit me with Lucille. I'm thinking of Lucille as a whole
I would say
woman.
to me personally,
Lucille was his fucking guitar. Like wait a minute.
See, Kobe, I ain't gonna lie, that's my shit. I'm not gonna lie, but I had to learn those type of things. Like when my OG came back from Arkansas, she would play these type of songs. Like when we'd be just in the car, she'd be like, "Let me," like when you give give a nigga the aux, like here go the aux, let me see what you got. And then it's like my mom will play these type of songs, or if I be in the car and my mom driving, she listening to this type of music.
I got hella jokes. A nigga named his name is a blues singer. This nigga named Theotis.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Theo, that's a
Theotis. So
that's a blues nigga song.
So I told my cousin, and I told my best friend. I said that nigga had two daddies. She said, "What you mean?" That nigga had two names. It was either Theo or Otis was his daddy. Mama couldn't tell him because she was doing her little thing. You feel me? Yeah. Johnny Taylor got a song. His song was
My Last $2 was my shit. Man, These last $2.
These last $2 wasn't nothing to play with.
Yep. Shout out to dog. I can't think of dog name that made I need $1. Dollar is what I need.
You know what? I owe Dmarks a blues session because I did not know that he was that.
Yeah.
Thorough.
No.
What's your favorite genre of music?
R&B.
Not you, nigga.
Oh.
I was looking at him.
I would say R&B because I seen Kev was kind of straight.
So how far R&B? Like R&B can reach from.
The reason that I say R&B is because I feel like rap music is always like cool to understand, right? But I can say a lot of stuff. Me and you can have a conversation, and I can just sing you R&B songs. If in my attitude, the way I feel. So like, if I'm like, if anybody ever wanted to know.
Tell these niggas I gotta go. Who gonna tell them?
It's crazy. We about to end in a minute anyway. No. But like I always say, like R&B is one of the things that just created for me personally. Mm-hmm. It's like I can say how I feel through the music.
Home to be with my side piece is my shit.
No, it did. Like he really told the truth in that song. Like
now that you're older, can you understand those songs? Like
hell yeah,
I can understand them then. Shit,
I could understand them then.
Yeah.
When I first heard them as a child, I could understand them then.
You know my first blues song that I ever heard. I don't even know if you consider it blues. It'll be Clarence Carter. I Be Stroking.
I heard that song. I heard that song on the movie though. Before I actually
Like,
heard the
I
song.
was like, wait a minute.
It's songs that
I be stroking.
that blends the lines of different genres and stuff like that. Like,
No, this is what kills me. When our parents say, y'all music is trash. This is what the fuck they listening to.
bro, that's every generation.
Do y'all know
That's
that
every
Pound
generation.
Town was a song in 1970?
That's
I
cap.
shared
It was AI.
I shared that.
That
Wasn't AI.
No, that wasn't a real song either.
It wasn't? Pound Town wasn't a real song?
No, I'm saying like Sexy Red made the song.
That's all Sexy Red.
Yes.
I don't know.
So what?
The song they put up was AI. Because even when you like, if you got an iPhone, you Shazam it. It don't pop up.
That's how.
And see, and that's where I was. That's why I didn't talk about it because I was indecisive. Like, and I sent it to a couple people. I'm like, look at your girl, Sexy Red, stealing songs. But then again, you think about it.
The
When
phrase
you hear the song,
pause. The phrase Pound Town wasn't like
Wasn't popular.
wasn't a real term until like the pandemic to now.
right?
I ain't
But
hear
then
it in the
again,
pandemic.
but
I didn't
see,
hear it in the pandemic.
but see, to me, I always tell people like,
I'm
again,
lying.
that's crazy.
I'm lying.
That's crazy work. 'Cause
My boy, he
Never know.
he got a status on Facebook that went viral
Dmarks.
in 2021, where he was like, all the bitch gotta do is talk about Pound Town, they gonna blow up. Just certain phrases.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? I got a take for you that you said on here though. You thought you ain't like Bryson last album before this last one, the anniversary album. It wasn't fire to you. Why? That shit fire though. Like
I now listen. I'm not saying that the music is not.
it just wasn't him. The full
Trap
project.
Soul was a dip. Like you can't set Trap Soul. You cannot make Trap Soul and then make that.
Okay, but
It don't
for
translate the same to me.
correct me if I'm wrong, but the anniversary album came out like in the pandemic, right?
Right.
So it fit that.
But I don't know. Don't go away from your sound. Don't go away from it.
It was still him production wise the same.
It was,
maybe
but
lyrically.
we could tell something was going on in that album. Like it wasn't you. Like when you drop Trap Soul, like when he came out with that, it was like, this is what I think about you. Like I be in my feelings, yeah. I be reminiscing, yeah. Like even going into the pandemic, you talking about like walking into the pandemic.
Yeah.
So when you playing like that's a constant sound, like dude, and he was the king. He was the soldier boy of the 2-minute songs. He was the soldier boy of it. So it wasn't very long content at that point either. It was like,
But even with the lead singer with doing the SWV and Mary J. Blige sample and like sonically it sound better than the first one.
I'm with you. But
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's something lost in translation. Like, was it the lyrics for you? Because the production was fire.
I think it was the lyrics.
Because it's like I think he came more into pause, like more into like a begging type of like he trying to get her back. I'm in a toxic situation. I'm trying to get her back. Versus with a Trap Soul when he was more like in love, like
right.
like that part
But
of it.
see, when you go with that attitude, right? Like as a Trap Soul, when you telling me like I'm in love here, this is what I'm feeling. This is the vibe, right? As an R&B artist, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing what you got going on, and yes, this is fire. Like I can understand. Then you go from Don't to Exchange. Like the album, the way you curated that album, it was beautiful,
Perfect.
But then when you go to that, it's like
I think you got to.
I hear the production. I hear what you got going on. I'm not saying it's a bad album. I'm just saying you gave me a classic first. And then you gave me a bad, like, I'm not saying it's a bad album.
I think you should get that a second listen though.
I will, just for you. I will. But then again, Bryson Tiller, to me, and I ain't even talking about just the person. I'm talking about the album. That's the name of the new album that he got. That's fire.
Right.
You back in your Trap Soul bag, though.
Yeah.
You back in that Trap Soul bag because he did a song with Victoria Monet that I can't get out my fucking head. Yeah. You feel me? And they singing... The song is about like it's about fucking. Let's just keep it a stack. You get what I'm saying? Him dating a bitch, dating a young lady and they fucking, but then it's like both of them want to fuck. You feel me? So she like, I could tell like the song go, he's staring at me like he want this persuasion. The song is called Persuasion.
I'm gonna listen to that again.
But when you think about it, like when you say persuasion, the way she say persuasion, she's talking about pussy. Like she telling you, like he's staring at me like he wants this persuasion. You feel me? And I'm telling you that I want, and I feel like I want some of that decision tonight. Like
She wants some dick.
come on, we know what you're talking about, mama. Like, but it's so much of it's so much of a play on words that you enjoy that. Like, you get what I'm saying? You like this shit fire.
The cleverness.
And then when you go from persuasion, because me personally, I heard persuasion first off the album. You get what I'm saying? I didn't know Bryson had dropped. I was listening to Joe, and Parks played the album. He played that song, or one of them. Joe played that song, and it was like that's Flip played it. I'm gonna tell you who played it. Flip played it. He was talking about it. Flip was big on this song. Pause. Like he was like into it. He like, no, this shit fire, bro. Like the way you talk about woo woo, and I'm like, I'm gonna go listen to it. So I went and I stepped aside after the pod and just listened to the song. And I was like, no, he might have a point. Like this shit fire. Like it's a great beat, great song, great tempo, great everything. And then he come on, trap soul vibe. It's like, you feel me? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get rid of this definition. Like, you know what I'm saying? He talking his shit with Victoria Monet. She talking her shit. Beautiful song. Now, a song before that, it's like number 2, I think, on the album. It's Attention. It's my shit. I love that song. Like, I really fuck with that song because that's some shit. That's trap soul. Right. I told you, it's like, it's back to the trap soul bag again. Like, he really cooking. Yeah. So, I fuck with that type of shit. Like, but I will go back and listen to that album just because you said it. But Bryson, it's like 1-3 for me for him. Right. It's not 1-2-3. Like, it's 1-3 for me for him in that aspect.
Y'all ever think that it can be an R&B beef?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Them be the biggest beefs.
Them niggas don't even be seeing it. Jacquees and Trey Songz.
Yeah, but
Jacquees and Trey Songz.
That's taking a turn.
They actually fought.
That was crazy.
R&B beef, what you probably talking about is like R. Kelly and Joe, where it's like, hey,
yeah,
we on the same song. It's my song. You want to fight me about it?
No, I mean, legally, no. I was bringing.
I'll get you shut down.
I mean, just like it happened with Trey Songz and Jacquees.
Where they actually fought.
Where they can actually say, bitch, hold on. Don't let this singing shit fool you. I'm that nigga.
You got.
I think the only other nigga besides like that's like R&B wise that will get active is Chris. Like niggas don't really want to scrap with.
No, I don't think nobody want to fuck with Chris. Chris is different. Like
I think he more hip hop than he is R&B. Like a lot of people be saying that, but
that age group he's in, he's not. He's by himself.
Who?
Chris.
No, he's not.
Who else fucking with him?
Like you talking about like far as that,
like in his age group, who's fucking with Chris?
Oh no, I mean,
are you talking about by? All right, wait, because I'm confused too. So are you asking by like the actual age of him, or are you asking saying this when he? Are you saying like when he first became what he was?
When he was little Chris versus him when his shit started really like.
Oh, it's hella people that I would give credit to, far as like R&B, like not beefing with Chris, but just far as R&B growth. I mean, well, you got to put respect on T-Pain. T-Pain when he did the Masked Singer, and niggas didn't even think he could really sing. Niggas thought that was auto-tune. Yeah. So you want to say that right. T-Pain and Chris Brown did a whole they did She Want That Love Kiss Kiss.
That was one of the singles for that.
Yeah, second album. Yeah, and everybody only hear him with auto-tune until he actually did his first Tiny Disc. No, till he did his Tiny Disc. When he did his Tiny Disc, it was like I'ma sing Bartender without
the studio.
No, without the auto-tune on it. A lot of people didn't understand what that meant, so it was just always different. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. But back to Chris, and we are sitting still. We waiting on K-Dot to respond. We waiting on Quavo to respond.
I don't think Quavo gonna respond.
Quavo responded because his response immediately from the initial track when it came out was Thug in court looking crazy, and it was like, what the fuck? What was that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you said I beat bitches up in the elevator. Like, what are you talking about? All right, that doesn't make sense. So we waiting on K-Dot response to Drake. We waiting on fucking Quavo to respond to Chris. Am I missing anything far as like rap beefs?
I got 2 topics I want to.
Go ahead.
What you think about this whole Joe Budden, Adam 22 thing where he told him like it's a big three. It's only me, Vlad, and Act. Like you ain't.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
It's the truth, and it shows. Can I tell you why it shows?
I fucks with
What
Joe.
up?
I can tell you why it shows real fast. We got to just wrap it up real fast. All right, real quick, just quick hitters on your topic. So, for me, I can tell you why it's only Joe, Ack, and you said Vlad. All right, so Vlad does the interviews. And he gets all the
dirt.
He gets the interviews that everybody want to see. So if it's your favorite artist, whatever it is, he gets those. Ack actually is. For a lot of people don't like Act, and I always speak for Act. So I always
They say he come as a dominant man. He goes to women.
yeah.
but it's only music opinions though.
Right.
Like
So
he been said like just quick. He was like Carisha and JT ain't selling no more because they really ain't a group no more. Then they broke up and then
right. He called the shit before it happened. Like y'all aren't the city girls no more. JT, go do that shit on your own.
right. Y'all both got
And
niggas.
let Carisha go.
Niggas talking about city girl shit like
Right. Like y'all don't make sense, and he just put the obvious on everything. So Act with the big three thing, Act is more so like because he giving you the immediate drama. Ack is the one that got the immediate drama. He's the one that's telling you about what's going on right now.
I respect.
So far as Ack is like hip hop news. He's TMZ immediately. Without TMZ. He giving you context to everything. All right. When it comes to Joe and what makes them
He
niggas
giving you that living room shit. He giving you that.
no. Joe is giving you industry shit. I talk to the nigga that is his manager.
Oh man.
I talk to their manager. Hey, big dog, you tweaking. Nah, that's not really what it is. And that's why they are the big three. Yes, they are the big three. But Vlad is really falling short on being in the big three. He is really the J. Cole of the situation.
I wouldn't even say that because he get the most views out of all of them.
Because he cut his edit.
But he don't just do hip hop interviews.
Right, and he cuts his interviews up into parts.
No Jumper, they do more so like the West Coast shit, but they starting to migrate around. But my only rebuttal when Adam 22 said the shit about the views, I'm like, shit, half of the shit that Joe do on his podcast is Patreon. So it's like you don't get that same type of.
Now, that's not, to me, let me be a person that's being objective.
Bias.
No, I'm not being biased. I'm being objective. Right. I'm only going to say I'm being objective because that's not true. The heat is on Patreon.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he don't get as many views as them on YouTube because most of the stuff that people want to see is what people got to pay for. So
right.
that part don't count.
But he don't get a lot of views on Patreon either. Oh, so
I thought it'd been
like his 10,000 100 views is when he dropped on YouTube. You feel me? His biggest situation is audioly. Like when niggas is actually just listening to the pod.
Right then.
Like when I drop on Wednesday and I only drop just the audio, that's it. But the Patreon niggas, all right, so like they on episode 717 right now, but Wednesday it'll be 718, right? So like when I get up Wednesday, I'm gonna listen to 718, right? When he drop, because sometimes they take their breaks or whatever, they let niggas know when it happen. But 718. Since I subscribe to Patreon, I can go watch the video of 718.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? On Patreon. But if I just want to hear the audio, I can just go on Spotify and listen to 718. But the Spotify audio is different than what you will see on YouTube. So on YouTube, it's got the cuts, the edits, and all that shit that you know what I'm saying? And most people
want you to see.
Well, no, not necessarily. It's like it's certain music. Like we can't play music on YouTube. Like, I couldn't play the Drake diss right now. Even though, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, but I couldn't sit here and go over the Drake diss. But if this was a Patreon, like, say, like, all right, boom, we do the live, and then I'd be like, all right, but y'all know we still got to do another episode. Like, we got to do a whole other episode. So I'll play the Drake diss on the whole other episode. You feel me? But that's a Patreon episode. I can play music to where we can have this debate of music debates. And we can go line by line of what Drake said. We don't got to guess or paraphrase of what he said because we actually got the music playing. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, I can't do that because it's going to get copyrighted.
I got a question since we brought up Joe Budden. Do y'all think he came out of the closet?
No. Joe do that shit is fun.
Hold on. Let me because now everybody else is getting put out there.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, "Let me jump ahead of the curve." I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers myself. Y'all think he did that? I'm not gonna take a
Joe's not gay. Joe got a girl. Like,
He
well,
said
we
he's
gotta.
bisexual.
No, listen. Joe has a girl, and I know it's crazy. Like, Dmarks, you vouching for fucking Joe, but let me just be honest before we get up out of here. So, Joe has a girl, but if you watch the episodes, they all say it. You play into the narrative of that you're bisexual, and Joe look and be like, "You get what I'm saying?" And I get it. I don't get it because I've never played into that narrative that I'm bisexual.
Yeah,
But I also get it too when it comes to content. Like,
it's controversy.
what you gonna clip up? What are you gonna clip up if I be like, yeah, me and Kev did woo wop, and you gonna be like, niggas gonna be like, whoa, wait, smoke something deep and tied to the game is doing X, Y, and Z. Like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then it's a whole controversy. Now we getting the views because niggas got to come back and hear what I said. See you on the pod and they be like, oh, that's why them niggas podding every day together. Because them niggas gay. Like,
Right.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's
nah,
not
don't.
that. It's-
YouTube,
It's politics.
it's just content. You get what I'm saying? And he play into that narrative very much so.
He's willing to put himself out there for that.
I don't feel like that he putting himself out there. I just say.
Romances.
Yeah, it's pretty much of it. It's like a bromance. Like, and when you say that far as like that, it's like they look at you and be like, all right. And people understand it. Like the gay people understand it. He just support them. Right. And the gay like LGBTQ community, they understand it. They be like,
We
all
get
right.
used to the ABC, well, the elemental P, what they call this elemental P.
That's crazy.
Hey, so I had another question. So look, who would you take in the verses, D'Angelo or Maxwell?
Woo!
I just thought about it. That would be a good versus.
Maxwell. I don't have to think about this.
Why would you say that?
Because D'Angelo don't have enough hits to go against Maxwell.
True.
I don't think that's cap.
What? We're gonna have to be friends on Facebook because guess what y'all just did. Now I'm gonna do a battle.
I can explain it like Brown
No.
Sugar,
Don't explain.
Lady.
I'm going
What
to
the Untitled, like what he has is fire.
I mean,
don't get it twisted.
Had one album for real, the first.
Don't
one.
get it twisted.
The very
He
first.
got hits, right? Come on, but if you really want to do this, Pretty
Maxwell,
Wings, like I can go for a
I
can
can
do
do a
catalog. I can go albums with Maxwell. I can go hours with Maxwell. D'Angelo, he only
were
gave you
tagged.
some.
We were tagged.
We right. So look, I'm gonna tell you after. I'm gonna tell you after the
Love and
podcast.
happiness.
They don't know.
Something
Hey, listen. So look, I just want y'all to do this. Do me a favor. Look, hit that like, hit that share. Let everybody know y'all in here. We got to get up out of here because I know for sure we really pushing the line tonight. So look, do me a favor. Hit that like, hit that share. Let everybody know y'all in here. If y'all know that y'all really want to fuck, drop Visionary in the chat. So Viz should be here next Sunday because y'all got to show that y'all really appreciate him being here. You get what I'm saying? Smoke something, whatever y'all want to put. Smoke something, Visionary, whatever y'all want. Hey, bring Kev back. That's what you got to say. And I'm sure Kev will see that. And then he going to be like, all right, hey, Dmarks, we got to link up and do this again. AJ will be here next Sunday. Y'all know that. But if I can get her to take off on Wednesday, I will get her here on a Wednesday.
I'm off at 3:30. I can come in here.
See how niggas be doing it? See what I'm saying? All right.
I was working 2 jobs at one time.
I ain't mad at it. But look, we may get AJ on the Wednesday episode. We just gotta really rock and just understand. We'll set it up. It's just what it is. But I appreciate y'all for another episode. This is 201. Shock and surprise, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I was shocked and I was surprised that Devin got knocked out the way he did. And y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all understand. 201 is my birthday, February 1st. That's me. It's an Aquarius day, so we just always have fun. We vibes. We vibe, we do what we do. Hey, I appreciate y'all on another one, man. Please hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know y'all was in here, man. Subscribe, tell a friend to do the same thing that you're doing, because we doing it. We rocking with y'all. And we'll see y'all this Wednesday. Flo will be back, Bombay will be back, and yeah.
Smoke some, and we talking about tats to the game. Let's go.
love.